This stream is proudly sponsored by Match Bingo. Play along with a match. Watch your bingo cards fill up in real time based on what happens in the games, live. Check out the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen. 18 plus, bingo is a game of chance. Please gamble responsibly. You, the Bacon Brigade, assemble! This stream is proudly sponsored by Match Bingo. Play along with a match. Watch your bingo cards fill up in real time based on what happens in the games, live. Check out the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen. 18 plus, bingo is a game of chance. Please gamble responsibly. Yes, what's going on everybody? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Sorry for the gash up there in the internet. It's all sorted now. Should be anyway. Welcome aboard, you legends. Happy Saturday. What's going on, guys? Thank you for joining us for the watch along. It's the Manchester Cheaty Club versus the Tottenham Hotspuds. We all want a draw, don't we? That's what we all want. We all want a draw. Or I guess the lesser of two evils would be a Spud win. But we all want a draw or City to lose. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us for the live show. Legends, Jason Jackson, Hannah Walker, Sean Waltz, Jason, Nevermore, Daz Salford Lad, Stefan, Kerry E, yes mate, Ocean Beach Steve, what's going on? Jason Jackson, Sean Waltz, Faz Sides, Herb, what's happening? Stefan, Paul S in Texas, Tom, Kevin Kilban, Adam Salah, what's going on? Herb, yes mate, let's go. Dazerman, oh you know it makes sense. Nathan Hoy, how you doing? Mr. Joshy J, Tony Marsh, Venny Vidi, what's good? Yes, let's go. Fujiwara Kiichi, let's go. Hey Lily, great to see you. I did see yesterday. I did get your message on screen and wish you the very best. I guess you missed that. I didn't see it for a little while, so sorry about that. But good to see you back, Lily Gamer. I hope you're keeping well. How the devil are you? Great to have you in here. How you doing? Let's get some more love hearts in there for Lily. I hope you're on the mend. Let's be having you, Legendess. I bet you're loving these Chelsea scummers at the moment, eh? Goodness me, that was a raw penetration session last night for the Chelsea scum. Goodness me. Fujiwara, let's go. Sperm versus Cheaty, precisely. Thank you, Daz Sulfur. I appreciate you, my son. Thank you for the feedback. Love that. Mr. Joshy J, big up yourself, mate. Thank you, Herb. Good afternoon to you, too, as well, you beautiful human being. What's good? Don't know why I'm here. Guess I just want some football in my loins. Yeah, well, there you go, Cassim. We're watching the game. It's a big game. It's a big crunch game. You know, it's Cheaty versus the Spuds. This is a big game. Will Thomas Frank's Spurs be able to get anything here at the Etihad or the Emptyhad? Will they be able to? You know, I don't think so, but we're going to have to find out. Yes, good day, Nick Pendragon. Ruddy, what bloody time is it there, mate? New York City vibes, like 7:30 a.m., is it? Shit the bed, how you doing? Barbary Corsair, Paul Warby, Reaper's Underworld, Ash Jones, thank you so much for the super chat. You're a legend there, Ash Jones. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat there, Ash Jones. Get some big love in there, Ash. For Ash. Thank you, Ash. Elliot, let's go. I mean, I did win that challenge, Lily. Actually, I actually did win that challenge. Yeah, goodness me, I forgot about that. That's a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? Yes, I did win that challenge, didn't I, guys? I think. Yeah. Lily, anyway, you know, obviously you've been on the mend, so no dramas, but much love to you. And just a shame that your team's actually looking good at the moment. Jared Moussan, what's going on, mate? How you doing? Yes, Nas, let's go. Lent, what's going on? What's going on? Right, do us a favour at the start of this stream, everyone. I'm just waking up here. I'm an absolute zombie, but we're going to wake up together. Hit that like button on it. Give us a thumbs up on this stream. Let's get this sucker to 100 likes before kickoff. It's about to get underway. We're not far away. 30 seconds to go. So hit that thumbs up. Give us a share around. Smash the old repost if you could. That would be amazing. Get in there raw. It was actually 200, Lily. It was actually £200, Lily Gamer. Yes, it was. Yep. Insane stuff from yourself. Absolutely insane stuff. 4-0 to Spurs last year. 4-0 more likely. Oh, yeah. Lily is a legend. Absolutely. 6:30 in Texas. What the hell are you doing up, Paul? You lunatic. That's insane. Right. Good stuff. Right. Nice. Yes. Hit the subscribe. We're only 6 subscribers away from 92,150. We're creeping up. Lily, you're an absolute legend, Lily. So how are you okay now, yeah? I mean, I didn't say what happened to you because Daniel, your bro, told me not to say anything, basically. So I didn't say anything, just in case you wondered. I didn't actually say anything. So, you know, but, yeah. Lily, I mean, PayPal would be amazing, wouldn't it, guys? Fucking hell, that'd be good. Yes, that's true. 7:30 p.m. in Perth. Nice time for a game. Paul Warby says it was £500 if I remember correctly. So in case you guys don't know what we're on about, I've got a gaming channel called Flying Pig Gaming, and we did some challenge there. Liddy offered us a challenge a couple of weeks back for to win, I think it was 3 champs games in a row or something on Weekend League. And we smashed it up, my son. We smashed it up, and we did it. So, yeah, that's what we're referring to here. And she's just sort of the sort of legend that bestows challenges every now and then upon me. It's beautiful. You're not okay, but you're slowly recovering in bed, still in a lot of pain. Oh, shit, Lily, that's gash. That's proper guff. Well, get some love hearts in there. Get well soon, Lily. We're all with you. We'll keep you entertained while you're bed bound. You know what I mean? Legend. 2-2. Yeah. Hey, it's the Cake Cadet. He says, Piggy Power, what's going on, the Cake? Good to see you, mate. Are you here to watch these city scumbags lose? Sync up with us if you can, guys. Time is up there. By the way, shout out to the sponsor of the channel, Match Bingo. There's a link in the description or QR code on screen. UK only, 18+, gamble aware. But I'm going to check my bingo cards, actually, for this match, because I got a couple of bingo cards on the go for this game. Let me go see. How's it looking? Obviously, we're only 37 seconds in. Cards, let me have a look. In play. All right, it's loading. You're not okay, but still recovering it in bed, Pig. Still in a lot of pain. Yeah, I read that, didn't I? She is indeed. I'll let you do that, actually, Liddy. You know best. You know what happened best there, don't you? I'll let you do that if you feel like it, absolutely. Why Salah's City player on the thumbnail? That's hilarious. He does look like Salah. That's good. That's a good one. That's actually hilarious. I don't know, actually, Lily. I'm not too sure. Probably Monday, maybe. Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, Monday. I'm going to do champs before. That's hilarious, though. We have got Salah on the old thumbnail, don't we? Oh, brilliant. Oh, that's good. I like that. Oh, dear. Right, guys, sorry. We haven't even got score predictions in there. What is everyone's score predictions today? I'm going for 2-1 to City, sadly. I do think City will be too much for them here. I'm going a goal from Haaland. I'm going a goal from Mamouche. That's my predicciones. 2-1. I'm going to say Kudu gets on the score sheet there. You get 2 on the score sheet there, I reckon. Hang on a second. Where's this gone? Ah, there it is. Oh, Lily, well, that's amazing, to be fair. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's absolutely sound. Although, feel free to do it now, because I'll just tell everyone. Everyone will know, don't worry. But yeah, that's your prerogative. 1-1 both own goals. 1-1 both own goals. Oh, that'd be sweet. Well, that's the ultimate outcome, really, here, Paul. That would be the best thing to happen. Would simply be a draw. Both teams losing 2 points. That's the best possible outcome. That is the best possible outcome. So I've already ticked off something on my bingo card. It's the kickoff. The kickoff has been ticked off. Legends. You're going 3-1. 2-1 City. Hello there, Luke CX. What's going on, mate? How you getting on, you hero? Oh, yes. Hope you're doing well. You reckon Spuds? Yeah. Getting pumped, but hope not. Well, it would be nice if they did indeed get a win here at the Etihad. Just throw a cat amongst the pigeons, wouldn't it? Nice to see City drop some points early doors in the season. That'd be good. I don't see it happening. Yeah, Ruddy says reindeers with a goal, methinks. Joshua Simway, what's good? I'm doing all right. A little bit tired here, Luke. Just waking up, my friend, but good to see you. I haven't even got the team lineups on the screen today. What a melter. Here they are. These are the team lineups. So, interestingly, City with James Trafford in goal. They're working on Donnarumma at the moment, and Edison going on the way out. Seems a little bit odd, but James Trafford here with an opportunity. They've also got Lewis, Stones, Diaz, Nori, Reindeers, Gonzalez, Bob, Cherky, Mamouche, and Haaland. Very strong-looking team full of very good technical players. should be too much for Spurs today, but you never know. I mean, Spurs' team, now managed by Thomas Frank, should have a slightly different look. I think Palhinha, if Spurs are going to have a good game today, Palhinha is going to be key, isn't he, as that midfield destroyer for them. But the rest of the team is Vicario, Spence, Van der Ven, Romero, Porro, Bentancur, Palhinha, Sarr, Brennan Johnson, Richarlison, and Mohamed Kudu. That is the team lineups right there for Spuds as well. And City definitely with the strongest looking lineup there. It's weird, isn't it, seeing Spurs team without Son Heung-min in it. You know, obviously he's done the right thing, I think, by leaving those shithouses. He's won that trophy finally and left. And that makes sense. He's a Spurs legend. But it is weird seeing Spurs' team without Son in there. He's just been such a fixture of Spurs' team for so long. Goodness me. Goodness me. All right, there's the team lineups anyway. Good stuff. What's on my bingo card? Oh, yes, nice. I've now ticked off 3 of them, mate. Hang on. I've got a throw-in taken, a free kick taken, and the kickoff all on the same line. So that's good. It's just loads of random things depending on what happens in the game. So there's like right-footed goal, first substitution made, yellow card shown in the 4th, 14th, or 24th minute, attempt off target, corner awarded, throw-in taken, 6 minutes more added injury time. Stuff like that. It's interesting. Okay, hang on. There's a free kick now here for Spurs. Come on, the Spuddy Melters. Sully Griffin, welcome aboard. Also, Fujiwara Keiichi, great to see you there, lad. What's occurring? Haaland back to do some defensive duties there for City, clears it away. Yeah, Mr. P, between Cheaty getting away with cheating and Liverpool more than 20 times, which one would you choose? Oh, mate. Well, honestly, I'll tell you what, Fujiwara. I would take City. No, I would take Liverpool having more than 20 titles. Yeah, I would. If City got found out for cheating, guess what? They are getting an extra title awarded. And we would have 2 extra titles awarded if City were properly punished for their cheating ways. Because we finished second that Jose season. We also finished second that Oli season. So we would go up to having 22 league titles, which would be the same as Liverpool, because they would get awarded another 1. You know, so whatever, or no, I don't. Whatever. Anyway, I would take City being found out, because surely that would mean that Man United were given a couple of league titles, mate. How you doing, Jenna Man? Sully Griffin, how are you doing today? Anyway, my favourite flightless insect. Never really thought too much about it, you know. Haaland's just given away a free kick in a very dangerous position. He should get a yellow card for that as well, but he's not. Richarlison goes down. It's a late tackle there by Erling, and he's given away a free kick there. He's just been mugged right off there, and he's just lunged in and lost, giving away a free kick. Could be a Spurs great chance here, you know. This is a picture-perfect place for a free kick here. Praying Mantis, that's a great shout, the Cake Cadet. Praying Mantis is a banger. Yeah, I know, that's piss poor. What is going on, Daz? Praying Mantis. Yeah, good shout. Praying Mantis vibes. Sorry, this is a bit loud, isn't it? I'm going to turn that down. No, honestly, I feel like my favourite insect... You know, ants are pretty cool, mate. Aren't they? Ants are banging. Goodness me. Ants are crazy. They communicate with each other. They have, like, soldier ants and worker ants and luxury ants. I don't know. But, you know, ants are very clever. Also, ants, like, they can lift, like, 100 times their own body weight. Is it something crazy? Some ants can fly. That's a good shout. I'm talking about flightless ants here. Ants are pretty cool. Free kick opportunity here for the Spuddy Melters, guys. Free kick opportunity. It's going to be Porro. Porro shoots, and he sent it straight into the wall, and it's Gash, and he shoots again. It's into the side netting. It's Gash. Pedro Porro with a shatter of an opportunity. Actually, if you look at the bottom, it actually says other amount. So I think the minimum's £5. I deposited £5 cake anyway. So you're talking shite as usual. You are talking uneducated shite. That's what you're doing, Cake Cadet, as always. It's not minimum £10 deposit. It's minimum £5. And actually, I don't know if it's on there. You have to check yourselves. But when I deposited £5, I received £15 in £10 free. £5 that I deposited and £10 free for my first deposit. So Check it first. Don't go by what I've said because it might not be active anymore. I don't know, but it was 2 days ago when I signed up. So, check that out, my friend. £5, deposit 5, I've got 15 there. Them African ants are what they're called, are killers. Yeah, some of them are crazy. Is it fire ants you're talking about? Oh, I don't know. Do you know, I saw this ant the other day. It's amazing. This ant, right, there's these special ants. They're called door ants, right? And they're like ants within a colony that are born different. And they've got a big sombrero on the top of their head, basically. It's like an armoured plate. A big armoured plate on their head like this. They're just a normal ant, but with a big armoured plate on their head. And you're like, what's that for? Well, it's because these ants like getting in these little burrows in trees or wherever, and there's these little holes, for the entrance. And so they've got these door ants which take it in shifts to cover the door with their head, with this armoured plate, so no predators, birds, whatever can get in there. How crazy is that, guys? They've got door ants with a big steel plate on their head. Not steel, but a big armoured plate on their head. I find that insane. Anyway, ES Clad says, wow, crazy shit. I know, they're amazing. Ant documentary are badass. No, ants are actually rather amazing. And they take it in shifts. They literally, these door ants, there's certain amounts in these specific colonies, just a small amount of them. And they all take it in shifts guarding the door. It's mad, isn't it? Paul S., thank you so much there, Paul. You're a legend. Very much indeed there for getting in here. Raw with a $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much. He says, sounds like Lamon's in, Bayender out. Yes, so the Lamon situation is, progressing nicely, isn't it? It does look like Lamon's in. Bayender out. Well, certainly not in time for the next game, but maybe the one after that we could see new goalie. Yeah, look, we've got to get rid of that Melter Onana. Bayender's not really it either, is he? He's a flubber hand himself. Let's hope this Lamons is the daddy. I still would like to see us go for somebody more experienced like a Costa or a Donnarumma, but I won't say no to a cheeky bit of Lamons, lad. When life gives you lemons, you've got to make lemonade. Oh, really, Rumhut? Well, seeing as we're not frigging playing today, lad, I'd say that's difficult. Maybe I uninstalled a bit too soon. I think you did, Cake. I think you should give that a reinstall, lad. Yeah. You should give that a reinstall right now using the link in the description. This is why Piggy's different from the rest. We love it. Thank you, Luke. Ants aren't that good. Look what happened to that ant on Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Oh, bless little auntie. No, that was a sweet ant. What are you talking about? It was a lovely ant. Some horrible scorpion-looking creature. It was only a baby, that baby ant. And how dare you talk about Auntie that way? Does Slabby cover the dressing room door? That's a good one. That's a good one, Sonny. Oh... Yeah, the Discovery Channel with the Don Pig. Blue ants. Just be happy that insects are small. Oh, mate, could you imagine if there was an ant the size of Slabby Maguire? That would be a scary prospect. Oh, nice. How you doing today, Kim? Zombie ants. This fungus takes over their body and controls it. Yeah, I've seen that one as well. That's mad, isn't it? That's crazy, dude. Really, that's from a fungus like on Last of Us, mate. Crazy shit. 6 a.m. here in Canada, just woke up. Yeah, you would uppercut little auntie. You what? How the hell did you remember the ant in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Because that scene deeply affected me as a small child. That's why I loved that film, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, when I was a kid growing up. That was a banger. That was a classic banger. I watched that several times. It's a banging film. Rick Moranis doing bits. It's a great film. But the scene was traumatic. They befriend... Spoiler alert, in case you haven't seen it. I think it's been long enough. But, they befriend this little baby ant, basically. They get shrunk down to the size of, smaller than ants. And they befriend this little baby ant. Long story short, they're riding on this ant. This ant's liking them. They're liking the ant. Then this horrible scorpion-looking thing comes along and kills it, basically. And he... defends them, and then the ant dies. It's sad. It traumatized my small fragile little mind when I was a kid. I didn't want to see Auntie die, mate. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I hate those wasps. You know it does. But everything in Australia is just dangerous, isn't it? It turns out. Dave says not possible to get massive insects due to the basic physics of exoskeletons. Interesting. Yeah. Well, what's the largest insect then? I think you're thinking a little bit inside the box here, you know, Dave. Especially from somebody called Dave Lister, the last human being 3 million years in deep space. Do you know what I mean? There's potentially other planets with life out there, my friends, where maybe the laws of physics of this planet do not apply. In which case, you can get 78-foot insects. You're not thinking about that, are you? Interesting. Let's go, Callum. I know, he did. I think his wife passed away or something, and he just like became a stay-at-home dad raising his kids. What a legend. Morning Pig, let's go. Well, he actually did a few more films. He did the second one, The Honey I Blew Up the Kids, and also another one, Honey I Shrunk Myself or something it was called. I never saw that one. I think that's where they got the idea for The Last of Us from the zombie ant. You're back, cool. Sort of freezing. Jason Jackson. It's just a little taken on. This is an early water break here. Oh, it's just because there's an injury, or yeah, there's an ankle injury going on here, guys. Who's down? Oh yeah. Oh, it's actually quite nasty. Yeah, it's actually 8 Nori. It's 8 Nori, guys, of all the people. That Poundland Salah, you know what I mean? But he's I don't know. He might not be all right there. Yeah, the xenomorphs of aliens are impossible. Interesting. Luke CX, thank you so much. He says, oh my God, I just showed my children Honey, I Shrunk the Kids for the first time last weekend. Really, it's a great film. Did they like it? How could they not? How could they not like it? It's a classic. The largest insects, Mark Clattenburg. Oh. The requirements of that bingo card better include an Nana blunder and a Luke Shaw injury for authenticity. Are you playing along, are you, Kate? Let me see how I'm getting on. Yeah, if you want to do us a favour, by the way, we are being sponsored by Match Bingo rest of August. Click the link in the description. Download that app. Might as well. Just click the link. You know what I'm saying? UK only. 18 plus, gamble aware. Oh, dear. Oh, well, this one's filling up quite nicely, I guess, there. But we'll see how we get on. Kia Picanto. Goliath beetle, could well be. Sancho's the biggest insect. Nice one. Yeah, good call. Cockroach. Yeah, Ant-Man. I know, Ant-Man. Yeah. Honey, I Blew Up the Kids is a crazy title. That is a pretty weird name for a film, yeah. By a prehistoric dragonfly wingspan, 28 inches. Shit the bed. Reason why most people do not like insects is because 1,000 years ago we lived in caves and they were considered danger to us. People have stored it emotionally until today. That's crazy too. Yes, mate, you're absolutely right. Isn't that called epigenetics? Essentially passing down the rational fear of something to your ancestors in terms of DNA form, lad. Epigenetics, my son. You know what I mean? You're absolutely right. That's so true. That's why we don't like spiders or snakes instinctually as well. I mean, some people do, but they're just weird. Oh, thanks for the information, Stay Gold. Oh, definitely Rangers is a very good signing yet. I'm all right, thanks, Lee Heesman, and yourself. Sancho's a maggot. Oh, it is a good one. So good. Clattenburg is a gash name, mate. It just reminds me of Battenberg, but with clunge in the front. I don't know, actually, David Jubb. I'm not too sure. But I guess it would look better, won't it? You know what I mean? If you lose using the link, mate. Yeah. There's a game called Grounder. I don't actually get anything on top of anything now. It's just obviously they've sponsored me for the rest of the month. But, yeah, I mean, obviously, if I'm going to get sponsored again from them in the future, then they'd want to see, you know, some people downloading it and shit, I guess. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Yes, it is. It's at Christmas, so it counts. Hello, welcome in, Hoodoo. Welcome from New Zealand. Good luck to United. Thank you, lad. Yep, well, tomorrow we are away at Craven Cottage. Hopefully we smash up those Fulham scummers. Welcome in, welcome in. They are showing Paul Jones. I don't know. Maybe one of them didn't, but that one is definitely showing there. How you doing, Paul? William Reedy, let's go. Thank you, Daz Soulflow. I appreciate you, Don. Love that. There used to be a giant centipede. Oh, mate, that's horrendous. How giant we talking? Like a size of like a dog? or bigger? Yeah, fair enough. You love my little spiders, homies, and snakes, bro. Fair enough, Albo. You know, live and let live. That's what I say. They're beautiful creatures. They just creep me out. And let's face it, there is a, like we just said, an instinctual, rational fear that everyone has, or not everyone, but a lot of people have, based on history. And the reason is because you go back, you know, a few hundred years, I don't think many people keeping pet spiders. You know, obviously, if you saw a spider, especially in, you know, not in England, but in certain other countries where there's lots of poisonous spiders, then you could die quite easily from that. I mean, people don't usually die from spider bites these days because of all the anti-venoms and all that sort of stuff that we have available. But back then, I bet they did. Do you know what I mean? If they got stung by a freaking great black widow or something back in the day, goodness me, that's curtains, isn't it? So everyone would have just had a fear of them, of being bitten by a spider or whatever, because it means death. It could mean death. So that's really where it comes from. Shout out to your dog, Rex. Arr! Thank you, David Jubb, by the way. You're a legend. How many flu viruses will you pick up this season? You're going to say 15. Oh, do you know what? We should do a bingo card, mate, for piggy illnesses. Do you know what I mean? We'll have different stamps on there, and then we'll just tick them off as I get one. You know, we've got SARS, Vid, just common cold, flu, you know, influenza. We could have, you know, Ebola virus on there. We can have, you know, the Vid, obviously. Did I say that? You know, well, let's put that on there twice. You know what I mean? We could just do a sicky bingo card, mate. Good shout. We could call it Luke Shaw Bingo. What do you reckon? Luke Shaw Bingo, guys. Proudly sponsored by Frank Bentos Pies. Do you know what? You know Haaland, right? Haaland, yeah? Shit player, mate. No, he's obviously great. He's a great goal scorer. He is. His movement's great. He's dangerous in the air. He's strong, physical. He's obviously a goal scorer. But you know what? As an overall player, he's a bit shit. Like, for instance, if you put 11 Erling Haalands up against, say, I don't know, 11 fucking Salahs, you know, who do you think's going to win that game? It's blatantly going to be the Salahs, mate. the Salahs would ruin the Haalands, I reckon. Because actually, the sort of the build-up of Haaland isn't that great. It's not that great. It's just the final product is very good. And that's all you really need from your goal scorers, I suppose. But from an overall football point of view, he's not all that, really. Bit of a melter. Sounding like you watched it last night or you're related to Rain Man. What did I watch? Sorry, what did I watch, mate? What am I supposed to have watched? Salah's easy, yeah, he is. Give me 11 Perlos over 11 Haalands. Yeah, definitely, mate. They'd outplay him for sure. 100%. The question is, this is the question. If you could only choose one player to have an 11 of, who would it be? And how, you know, because what do you go for? Do you go with like a big unit, you know, like say 11 Virgil van Dijks? But then you're going to be shit going forward, aren't you? You're going to be crap. Or do you go with like, do you know what I'd go with, guys? You know what I reckon? Gerrard's a good shout, to be fair. Tell you what, though, give me a team of 11 Wayne Rooneys. Give me a team of 11 Wayne Rooneys. He's even decent in goal, mate. Wayne Rooney, you know, was all right in goal. He used to play in trading and stuff in goal, mate. It was all right. I'd take a team of 11 Wayne Rooneys, mate. They're smash fools up. Rooney could play anywhere. 11 Vinnie Joneses, R9s or Ronaldinho's. Fair one, but the thing is, they are just going to get done defensively and stuff, aren't they? That's the problem. Whereas if you had 11 Wayne Rooneys, you're going to be great in midfield, passing, winning balls, combative. You know, okay, defensively, you know, as a centre-back, he's going to be lacking but he's still physical, getting stuck in, you know, a battler, great team player. That's why I think 11 Wayne Rooneys would be hard to beat, mate. It's like, wow, he was good all over the pitch. I mean, you know, a couple up top as strikers, the ones in midfield, they'd be loving it. Even the wing-back Waynes would be spot on, I reckon. Rude Hullet, that's a great shout. That is a great shout. 11 Cafus. Yeah, fair enough. 11 Weghorsts. One of them is bound to score. Oh. Rooney could play in goal now, that's true. Ronaldinho. Salah is not a 9, though. And what's the point we're making? We're saying that 11 times. What? Oh, right, because I was comparing Salah to Hunt. No, I just said a team of 11, though. Do you know what I mean? A team of 11. Yeah. 11 Zidanes. That's not bad. That would be pretty decent as well. They'll dribble around the attackers, hitting the strikers with elasticos. 11 Gattusos. Thing is, 11 Gattusos sounds good, but I actually think that would be a bit shit, mate. You know, like going forward, they're very small as well. Very small. You know, like they're just going to get done physically, aren't they? 11 Gattusos in the air. Just Stoke City against them. Just, yeah, no, they're going to get done, mate. 11 Zanettis, Maradona. 11 Henrys would kill anyone. Mobile as fuck. Okay, fair enough, but what about the defensive duties? You've got to consider this. How's Thierry in goal getting on as well? You know what I mean? I'll shave everything, Glenn. Listen, if Man United get top 4 this season, I'll say, no, I'll shave everything, mate. I'll shave my eyebrows, I'll shave my moustache, I'll shave my armpit hair, I'll shave my chest hair, I'll shave my hair, I'll shave my pubes, I'll shave the snail trail, I'll shave the perineum, you know what I mean? I'll shave the lot, I'll shave the legs, I'll shave the hands, the wrists, I'll shave everything, mate. If United get top 4. 11 Anthony's, oh goodness me, the most one-sided, lopsided team ever. They can only attack down the right and on the left foot. 11 Cruyffs, that'd be pretty good, yeah. Definitely, total football. Have I got any players from these teams in my FPL? That's a great question. I don't think I do, actually, mate. Now you mention it. Oh, that would be a good one, Luke. Yeah, 11 Yayas would be good. 11 Carricks is probably the best answer. I mean, that would be definitely great and solid, great passing team. 11 Lampards. Thing is, 11 Gerrards would probably beat 11 Lampards. That's the thing. Because Gerrard was more complete as an overall midfielder. I actually think Lampard was the better player. I don't care what anyone says. He was a phenom, goal-scoring phenom from midfield. There was a good couple of occasions where Lamp scored 5 goals in a single game in the top flight, you know. He was a phenom of a player in terms of creating goal-scoring midfielder and stuff. But Lampard wasn't the best defensively. You know, you'd have to say Gerrard was overall more complete, which means probably the starting 11 of Gerrard's beats the 11 of Lampard's, in my opinion, because they're more complete, you know, defensively. Like, a back 4 of Gerrard's is going to do a lot better than a back 4 of Lampard's, you know what I mean? 11 Massimo Taibbi's. Yeah, I guess we are talking about the most versatile player, yeah. That's true. Manscaped, back sack and crack. Would you bend over and take it for England if United get top 3? I'll do it for top 15, lad. Iniesta would be a nightmare to get the ball off a good scorer. True, but again, I'm not thinking, oh shit, chance for City and they've scored. No, they haven't. Great goalkeeping there. Yes, nice. Good stop it was indeed there. Good stop there by Vicario, who denies them, guys. Should be 1-0 to City, but good goalkeeping there. He gets out, makes himself big. It's the first real chance I've seen of the game so far, and we're 28 minutes in. Oh, 11 Maguires all day. Aerial presence FC. Well, you know, like we were talking about those armour ants with the big metal plate on their head. Or not a metal plate, sorry. A big armoured plate on their head. Remember we were talking about that? Well, what you could do with 11 slabby Maguires is quite simply form a turtle shell like the Romans used to do with their shields. Do you know what I mean? The Romans used to sort of like, with their big square shields, their big rectangular shields, they'd make like a moving tortoise shell, which they'd all get under to save themselves being hit by projectiles and stuff. Like with Slabby Maguire, if you had 11 Slabby Maguires, you could quite simply have about 6 of them on the goal line, just acting as, you know, a big tortoise shell for the goal, covering the goal up with the slabby craniums. Great shout. It's actually going to be impenetrable, lad. 11 Maldinis. Oh, yes. That's good. You think Lampard, you have defence, goals, passing, not sure about a goalie, but you might be all right. What? We've just established that Gerrard was much more well-rounded than Lampard, which is, I guess it's not a fact. I was going to say it's a fact, but it's not a fact. But come on, Gerrard was better defensively. You know, Lampard was way better in terms of scoring goals and that kind of thing. I always preferred Lampard personally. I think Lampard was a great player, but the actual overall, versatility, you'd have to go with Gerrard. You'd have to. Who are we rooting for today? The Spurs bottle jobs? Yeah, or a draw. I'd be happy if this just finished 0-0 right now. 11 Fellaini's. Oh, yeah, 11 Fellaini's. 11 Harry Maguire's. It's just too large of a team to even think about. Yeah, well, that's true as well, Hoodoo. But Lampard was just a special individual player as well, mate. He was a quality player. People just don't really... I don't know, for some reason, I think it's... I don't know the reason why Lampard doesn't get spoken about as much as someone like Gerrard. I think Lampard was better, personally. You know, for me, it was always Gerrard, Lampard, Scholes. That's how it always is. And it's not about stats either, you know. Some people say, oh, go and look at the stats. Scholes, he didn't get as many goals or assists or whatever the fuck people say. I don't know if people say that, something about that. But some people talk about stats. It's not all about the stats. Like I saw something earlier saying, oh, overrated player, Eric Cantona, because never won a European Cup, never won a World Cup, never won a European Championship, blah, 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 blah. Didn't have a crazy stats, you know. And they're trying to somehow say that he's shite because he retired at 30 and he was getting like 10 goals a season or whatever. And they're trying to say he's crap. But I actually grew up in the era watching him, and he was a special, influential player, right? It's not all about just the stats. It's also about what they do for the team, you know, and so many different facets. It's about loads of stuff, not just the stats. So, like, that's why Scholes is infinitely better than Gerrard and Lampard, because he was just a way better overall player. He was a genius, pass master, literally the cog in United's midfield that ran the show for many years, winning 11 or 10 or 11 Premier League titles. Fuck me. You know what I mean? It doesn't really... The stats only tell a certain story anyway. I'm not interested in these stat merchants overly, to be fair. Because you can look at, say, Cantona's stats and say, oh, he wasn't all that. But we know that he was an immense player. We know that he was absolutely influential. So stats only say so much. Lampard was class arriving. Yeah, he was. He was an unbelievable goal-scoring beast. He did retire at 30 and he was off playing like beach football, you know, for a long time. Fucking moves like a tortoise, I know that much. Oh, will you do the shaving session live on stream? Well, some of it. Oh, you meant Gerrard. That's what I thought you meant. Yeah. Pygmy Esters. Yeah, precisely. Eric was just beautiful. Facts, says Sonny. We don't need any, we just need a whole army of Harry Maguires. Well, it would be certainly intimidating for the opposition. All right, now, here's a new fun game then. So we tried to establish who would be the best team to make 11 players from. Now, let's ask what would be the worst team to make 11 from. The worst set of players. I reckon 11 Bayenders would be proper shit, to be honest. You know what I mean? 11 Bayenders would be rough. They'd even get done by 11 Onanas, to be honest. 11 Onanas would batter 11 Bayenders, mate. You know what I mean? Don't you reckon? Lots of people saying 11 Onanas. Oh, that is a scary prospect, isn't it? 11 Andre Onanas in the team lineup. 11 Ali Diaz, 11 Onanas, 11 Joey Bartons. They'd finish with like 6 men at the end of the game. Oh, yellow card awarded there for the challenge from Brennan Johnson. 11 Onanas. Sancho, well, 11 Sanchos would actually batter 11 Onanas in all fairness, wouldn't they? 11 Antonys. Gerrard probably better presser than Lamps, and Gerrard had awesome shot too. Yeah, he did. Yeah, Gerrard was very well rounded. But Lampard was one of the best goals. I mean, he had many seasons where he got like 20-odd goals, didn't he, for Chelsea, Lampard? That's pretty unheard of for a midfielder, really. Oh, that'd be amazing, Daz Salford. 11-odd bods. Yeah, let's hope that Casemiro goes, to be fair. Not that I don't like him, I still rate him, but he's getting on and we need to cash in. He's on too much money, he's not worth the wages. Timo Werner. 11 Freds. Now, 11 Freds would give you pure energy, mate. Tell you what, 11 Freds would be a nightmare to play against, lad. You know what I mean? That would be a nightmare. Reindeers with a shit pass there. He should have shot, really. Haaland's put it back into the middle. He's actually done quite well there, Haaland. He's helped win it back high up, and he's got the pass over. Look, he just needs to touch it and shoot. He shat it there, Reindeers. To be fair, his distribution might be all right, Onana. Well, that's what I mean. His passing, his feet and stuff probably be a bit better. Scary imagining 2 Onanas. 11 Freddie Adu's, 11 Titus Brambles, Rory Delaps. Oh, steady on now, Fujiwara. We're going to batter Fulham, lad. Honestly, we're going to do them. We got too much for Fulham right now. Big chance for Spurs! Yes! Get the fuck in there, my son! He's offside. Oh, I thought the flag stayed down. He's not off, mate. He's not off. He's not offside, mate. It's Richarlison in the build-up. He's not offside, mate. He's not offside. What the fuck? That's not offside, mate. Huh? Wait, they've got to check this. This is not offside, guys. This looked on. What do you reckon, guys? On or off? The VAR's checking to disallow it or not. He's on. He's on. He's on. He's on, mate. He is on. He's on! This is 100% on, isn't it? He looks on. That one we saw yesterday with West Ham, that was just a toe or just half a foot offside. But this one, this is on, mate. They can't rule it out for his pinky finger, can they? It's his feet, right? Or whatever. No, hang on. This is on. Clear onside. Sperm scores on. This is on. Yeah, mate. This has got to stand. Tottenham will win somehow. This has got to stand. They'll bottle it, says Ian True. But at least they'll get the lead here. Could maybe result in a draw. Come on, give the goal for Pete's sake. It's definitely onside. Right, the VAR's checking this. How does the VAR have to take so long? Right. Yes, mate. Get the fuck in there, my son. It's 1-0. Yes. Have some of that, you cheating City bastards. Obviously, I don't really like Spurs either, but just saying, this is more likely to end up in a draw now, or whatever, which is good for everyone. Let's go. Come on, Spurs. Get in there. It's 1-0 to the Spuddies, and the City scummers are losing. Fucking have it. 1-0, there it is, guys. Brennan Johnson finishes off. Nice play by Richarlison in the build-up. You have to say great ball. Pretty shitty defending it is in the end there by City. Really nice ball across from Richarlison and an excellent finish. And it's 1-0 to Spurs. It's a very good start for them. But this is what we have to say about Tottenham. Tottenham are the ultimate bottle job team. Look at them the other day in that Super Cup malarkeys against PSG. You thought they were up and getting the job done. They still somehow found a way to bottle job it. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised to see City win 2-1. My score prediction was 2-1 anyway, so I'm sticking with that. I'm still going City 2-1, but this is awesome. This increases the likelihood of a draw or City getting done and losing some points. I would love it. I would love it if City lost today against these Spurs scummers. I would. Just puts a little cat amongst the pigeons at the start of the season. Lovely jubbly. Yes, you know it's stay goal. Dazzaman says, oh, go on, Spurs. Richarlison in form already. He's looking all right, lad. I know. Yeah, interesting that one, Dave. You love to see it. Yeah, you don't like either team, so hope it's a draw. I hope it's a draw too. That's the best outcome for everyone. Both teams dropping a couple of points. Spurs owning United and City. Who would have thought? I wouldn't say owning British United, mate. They were so lucky in that final, weren't they? Goodness me, they only won due to some shitty piss poor goal, lad. Yeah, well, let's hope so, Hoodoo. I would love it if they have a big downfall now. I mean, I expect City to actually have a really good season. I think they'll be back. Their squad's looking raw. They've got some very good players. You know, I think their new signings will be good. People like Cherky, Nori, Reindeers, all those guys are going to be good players, I think, for them. But yeah, I mean, they still got to try and put it together as a team. And last season, they were off their own standard by quite a bit. Not started so well here either, have they? Let's see if they got a bit bottled about and get back into it. Hopefully not. Oh, going back to worst 11s, you say West Ham current team. Oh, big chance for us, Spurs. That's good goalkeeping, you know. Trafford does very, very well there. That's very, very good goalkeeping by Trafford. He somehow managed to get that away. I mean, it was just sort of like bundled into the box, and he's done really well there, hasn't he, Trafford? 11 Jason Puncheons. Oh, man. Yeah, good shout. Chance for City on the break. No. Yeah, I know. I don't really know. I think it's been shelved for a while, Luke, due to many brown paper bags being exchanged. Why are many top players on the bench for City today? Is this top 11? They do have a very strong side, yeah. Strong 11 lineup for City, and they are losing for Spurs, who have got one signing. Penalty Spuds. Oh, shit, yeah, look at this incident. Is there... Oh, my God, that's a foul, mate. That's 100% a foul. He's had his toe stepped on there. Ruben Diaz, look, just outside the box. Kudu fouled by the keeper as well, potentially. Oh, my God, it's a definite foul by the keeper. He's kneed him right in the chest. He's got nowhere near the ball. That is a foul. That's a penalty, mate. Is it inside the box or just outside, mate? That is a pen. The goalie incident alone and the other incident, but the goalie incident alone. Fuck me. He's full on kneed him right in the chest and he's not even got anywhere near the ball first time around. Nutty stuff. Oh, but they're not going to have a look at it, obviously. Yeah, Kyle Walker's a gash bag, isn't he? I can't stand him, to be honest, mate. Just seems like an absolute tit. I'll be honest, Big. Tottenham owned us last season. They beat us 3 times. Solanke scored a hat-trick and had his name sang at Old Trafford, and we gave them a European title. Well, we were just so crap, weren't we? Yeah. We were so bad that Spurs did us every time last season, yeah. City should lose. Spurs will lose many games down the road anyway. I don't know, Agrippa Chinhar. I'm not so sure. Not so sure. Let's go, Carlos. Yes. Oh, Modric, he's still great, even as an old man. You know, but, oh, yeah, Modric was amazing, wasn't he? What a player. Spurs will be good this year. Frank's a superb manager. In fact, I'd put Luka Modric in the top 10 of those players. People always say about, like, players you would have liked to have seen sign for Man United, but never did. You know, I would have liked to have seen him play for us. That would have been a good one, you know, instead of, like, if he'd have come to us after Spurs or something, that would have been good. You know what I mean? That would have been a good one to have. Yeah, definitely a foul on Porros as Daz Salford. Anyway, they're not going to give it or look at anything. It's just a throw-in for Spurs. Are you seeing all these advertising hoardings around the stadium, guys, in a different language? That's nutty, mate. I know the Premier League's watched all around the world, but what the fuck, mate? That's crazy, isn't it? Look at this, Kudu. I think that's a foul on Kudu, personally. He's kneed him right in the stomach. That's... I think that's bad. Trafford could have been sent there, you know, but they got away with it. I'm going 2-1 Joseph Roldan to City, even though they're losing right now. As a Liverpool fan, I would let Arsenal win their first 15 matches. The Man City, because Arsenal's always managed to bottle it. True. Oh, that would have been a good one, Christine. Yeah, there's some good ones that managed to get away, isn't there? He's definitely one of them. Ronaldinho. Also, Gaza was almost signed at one point, wasn't he? Yeah. You're going 2-0 Tottenham, Albon. Wow, Albo, what's everyone's prediction for the rest of the game, then? You've seen the first 42 minutes. City have been crap, to be fair. They haven't been good. But, you know, Spurs are the ultimate bottle jobs, and even if they look great for a half, they'll ultimately shart it. That's great play by Richarlison. He's bullied them and won the ball back, harried them. And that's great play by Richarlison. He's having a good game so far. Here is Sarr. Sarr loses out, though. Sloppy play by him. Very much so. And he's given them the ball back. Sarr, can he win it back? He has won it back. He has won it back. Well done to him. He's won it back. He's done well. And that's going to be a throw-in for Spurs down the left side there. You're going 2-2. 2-1, they'll jam it. City win. 3-1, City win. They come back second half. I think so too, Stuart. I think Pep will change his stuff. They'll get a kick up the arse at half time. They'll be better in the second half. And Spurs will ultimately bottle job. City, says Ian, you're going 3-1 Spurs. Nice one, Rooney. Well, hopefully they get a lot of their titles rescinded, you know, and fined and sent down to the bottom of the Football League. And transfer ban for 5 years and fined £1 billion. That'd be nice. Trafford well cleaned him out. Yeah, big time. 3-0 to Tottenham. You'll go for a City win. Yeah, I'm going City win still as well. 1 minute into half-time. We are going to see a little bit of extra added on time because there was a couple of incidents. Let me just refresh my bingo card here, guys. See what's going on. Shout out Match Bingo, sponsoring this channel. I've nearly got a line at the top there. What do I need? Right-footed goal awarded. That's what I need. I've won a line. Nice. Oh, really? No way. You're a minute behind. What the hell? How does that even work, Daz? I thought you were on Virgin. City are overrated. Lack of fight. Bob isn't doing anything as used for Sancho. Now, they're looking pretty poor today, mate. I agree. You can just see there's a bit of a lack of... yeah, maybe it is just confidence right now. They don't really look on it at all. It is a new era for City, if you think about it, with players like, well, when a player like De Bruyne leaves, you know, who's been basically the best player for many years running the show in midfield. And obviously still, you know, still they're without Rodri as well, obviously, because he's still injured for a bit. But, you know, they don't look as confident. They don't look as good. I might do Leeds Arsenal later, Joseph. Maybe. I'm definitely doing the game tomorrow, obviously, Man United. And then I'm also going to probably, yeah, definitely. Oh, my God, it's a big fat off spider. Shit. Oh, no. Aaron Wan-Bissaka's popped in to say hello. Fuck. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's down the back. He's down the back of the desk there. I'm not going to be able to get him. Shit the bed. Actually, he's come back out. He's come back out. I've got to grab this spider. He's a quick bastard as well. 2 seconds, guys. Oh, what's he doing, mate? He's gone. He's literally just gone in the crack of the door. He's gone, mate. Oh. No, I don't kill spiders, mate. I just catch and release them. Catch and release. You're a minute behind on Fire Stick. 5 cards for tomorrow. Ugh. You got 5 cards for tomorrow as well. Oh, Daz, mate. Thank you so much. So you, hang on. You bought some, no, you bought some bingo cards, did you? Nice. Thank you, Daz. Oh! Palidia! 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 Yes, mate! Have some of that, you absolute City scummers! Oh! It's 2-0 to the Spurs, mate! Just before half-time, it's João Palhinha, the guy we should have gone and got on loan blatantly, or gone and signed this summer blatantly. Why did we let that mug go to Spurs for piss all? We should have gone, but there he is. He's scored. He's done them. He's had City's pants done. It's a mistake at the back by City. It's a goalkeeping howler. James Trafford, you fucking motor. James Trafford. Oh, James Trafford. It's a fucking shouting moment from their goalie lad. That's just going to further increase the likelihood of them getting Donnarumma, though. They're definitely getting Donnarumma now. They're definitely getting Donnarumma now, though. Look at that. That's a Look at this mix-up at the back between the defender and the goalie. City have full-on shat their pants, mate. There's diarrhea taking place at the empty-hand stadium right here. Goodness me. It's a sharp fest. Look at this. Oh, what a mistake. Really bad, that. You know, Trafford's absolutely shat it there. Why even do that? Why pass it like that? What, just fucking hoof it out, mate. You know what I mean? Deflected 2. Donnarumma and Man City. That's basically going to happen. City in the mud. Facts. James Trafford. James Old Trafford. You called it, Albo. You called it. Ball forward. Get our trade to ruin this season. Serve you right. Let's update the scoreline. By the way, if you're just joining the stream for the first time, guys, hit the like button. We're almost at half time. Can we smash 200 likes by half time? Also, get yourself subscribed to the channel. You know it makes sense. Get involved. Hit the subscribe button if you're here for the first time. Mate, that's raw, lads. 2-0 to Spurs here. This is pure penetration. City have been crap. Couple of big mistakes by them has cost them. Wow. I know, spending this big and you're losing. Yeah, you can approve of this hate watch. Nice one, Esther. James Larford. Oh, yeah, that makes sense in your accent. Sorry. James Lafford. I get it now, because you'd go, James Lafford. Whereas I said James Larford, so it doesn't make sense. It doesn't work. But James Lafford works. I get it now, Cake. Pep should have walked. Foden's a scumbag. Oh, I wouldn't say that, Pete. I wouldn't say that, but they're doing well here. They're definitely doing well. Away at the Empty-Ad to be 2-0 up here going into half-time. They're doing well. Carson Welford at its finest. Thank you. It does dazzle, man. Onana vibes. Jonathan Gallagher, how you doing? Yes, Jonathan. Yes, the mustard. Na. Guardiola in the mud. In the mud. Guardiola in the mud. Na. Yeah, no, that was some serious. He's almost making Andre Onana look like a solid beast of a goalie with that sort of level of melt there from him. Hey, thank you so much, Gaz Wads, mate, you long-time Don, for getting in here with a gifted membership. It's gone to Callum Karen. Welcome in, Callum. Thank you so much, Gaz Wads. Really, really appreciate you, Gaz Wads. Let's get some raw love hearts in there for Gaz Wads. Really appreciate you, Gaz. Yes, mate. Na. New member, Gaz Wads. Gaz Wads. New member, Gaz Wads. Gifting out memberships. Thank you. Welcome in, Callum. Gaz, thank you for gifting that out. You're a legend. You're a long time Don there, my son. You're not pissing Scouse. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, my bad. Tottenham Masterclass? You mean Masterclass in bottle jobbing it? Wait for the second half. Careful what you wish for here, guys. This is going to end in a draw, at least. You know why? Because Spurs are bottle jobs, mate. Yes, they are 2 goals to the good right now. Were they not 2 goals to the good the other day against PSG as well? What happened there? Gaz, you're a legend. Thank you for making Callum Karen a member. He's loving it. There he is. Callum says, Gaz Wads, thank you, you legend. You're a legend, Gaz. Exactly, Dave Lister. The sun even shines on a dog's ass sometimes. What an expression. Oh, this bloody spider's back out to say hello. I'll have to get him in a bit. He's doing my head in. Yeah, that's right. He's going to turn into Nicolas Cage in a minute, mate. He's going to take his face off. Classic Spurs at the Etihad. Yeah, Craw, what's good, my son? You're welcome, buddy. Enjoy the emotes. Thank you, Gaz. Yes, thank you, Gaz. Hero. City losing for a change. It's lovely. It's absolutely lovely. Short corner by the City scum, trying to desperately get one back before half-time. There's only a minute and a half left, or half a minute. Haaland header! Ah! Wanker! Yes, mate! He's missed a fucking point-blank opportunity. The cross in his bidding. Haaland should eat that up, gobble that up for dinner. But what does he do? He sharts it over the top of the crossbar with a really shit header, mate. It's a free header. How he's not going to get a better chance than that, really, in this game. That, my friend, should be a goal from somebody of Erling Haaland's finishing abilities in the air. And he's full on shat it. Oh, yeah. Just wants to be my friend. Yeah, true. It's Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, we've only watched the first one, but yeah, it's all right, mate. I mean, obviously, we're going to finish it off, yeah. Is it good? I'm all right, thank you, Adam Salah. And yourself. Yeah, true. Let's see the improvement. It's half-time, by the way, guys. Yeah, you know it. Spiders there to help you hunting the bugs from your house. Leave them alone. I like your style, you know, AR Dan. Yeah, I like spiders. I don't got nothing against them, but they freak me out, mate. I always release them, but they freak me out, to be fair. Those ones, anyway. I don't mind they're called cellar spiders in the UK. I don't mind the little spindly ones. I leave them. Because apparently they ward off all the other spiders as well. Because the cellar spiders, believe it or not, even though they're the little gangly ones, and they look like they'd be mashed up in a spider fight, apparently they're the daddies of the spider, the UK spider pyramid? I don't know. Yeah, Pep's going to come out with some serious marks over his face in the second half here. Recommend a movie for me to watch, Pete. Do you have any good suggestions? Surfboarding Killer Bikini Vampire Girls Part 2. Perfect away performance for Far From Spurs. Till they crawl on you when you're sleeping. Will Smash City bring them on? Is it a big spider pig? It's rather a big spider. Yeah. I'll tell you what, though. I did used to have really bad arachnophobia, but nowadays it's not so bad. And I put it down to, I joined this group called like UK Spider Identification Group on Facebook, and they just post all the spiders, and you know, none of them can harm you, and they post, you know, and none of them can harm you at all. So so I just look at a lot of spiders throughout the day, And it's definitely made me less worried about spiders, mate. Kieran, let's go. They can cover half a TV screen. No, it wasn't a false widow. It was a giant house spider. They're called giant house spiders, a.k.a. the fastest spider in the world. That's right. A giant house spider that we have in the UK is the fastest spider in the world. It can apparently run like 18 miles an hour or something. No, that can't be right. Sorry, that's bullshit. That's not right. But it is fast, though. That's bullshit. 18 miles an hour, that's bullshit. What am I on about? No, but they can run fast, though. 18 miles an hour, so, Usain Bolt does like 28. That's bullshit, mate. Anyway, how did Tottenham even manage to lead late to the match? Usain Spider-Man. It's just a crumble job, really, by City, especially the second goal. It's just an absolute implosion by them. A proper sharp fest by James Trafford, their new goalie. Pretty much means that Donnarumma is being bought, though. It's because of the spider around Wan-Bissaka. Watching from Australia, mate. Oh, true. Struth, mate. To be fair, I would be shitting a brick over there, mate, if I saw a spider on the wall in Australia, mate. Even if it was one of those huntsmen, mate, that's not really harmful, mate. That's the size of a fucking dinner plate, bro. I would not be happy about that one, mate. And then also, they got the redback spiders and the funnel web spiders and all sorts of dodgy spiders out in Australia, mate. Goodness me. Have some spiders down there you should meet, Mr. Big. Oh, I bet. Goodness me. Used to be afraid of spiders, but then he got married and realised the worst things out there. You think City would just turn up second half? I'm an arachnid lover. Ooh. No. Trafford version 2 of Onana. Oh, really? The monkey on Prime. If you've got 90 minutes to burn, not a bad flick at all. Nice. Sully says, very impressed with Spurs. They'll be much better this season. Kudu is an absolute menace on the right side. Kudu's going to be a great signing for them, I think. Yeah, good shout there, Sully. You're not wrong. They do look much better than City in this game. They've had a couple of great opportunities. I mean, City have made it reasonably easy for them. They're not defending well at the moment, City. That run 10 miles an hour out from the sofa, yeah. 18 miles would be mental. I know. Let me have a look. I think there's actually something called a camel spider, which is faster than a giant house spider. But that's not actually a real spider, is it, a camel spider? Technically, it's, I don't know. Or maybe it is a spider. It's like a half spider, half scorpion thing. Maybe it is, but I don't think it is. Hang on, giant house spider. Speed. 1.9 kilometers an hour. A little bit different to 18 miles an hour, guys. But I'm just saying, I knew at the instant I said it was wrong, obviously. What I must have been thinking is 1.8. Something like that, rather than 18. 1.8. Still pretty quick, though, for a tiny little spider. Think about a spider covering, a couple of miles in an hour just crawling along. That's quick. That's a quick spider right there. Thomas Frank's a good manager. Mrs. P! Mrs. P! Nicola! Where's Kate Cadet with the spider facts? Yeah, he's probably looking some up right now. Faster than me, says Dazaman. What's your score prediction for the Arsenal game, United? I think Arsenal probably end up winning, but I'm hoping for a draw in that Leeds game later. So I think 2-0 Arsenal. And then tomorrow, United, I think 2-1 Man United. That's what I'm going for. What are you saying later, guys? Arsenal Leeds. Nice, we're only 5 likes away from 200 likes. Big ups to the legends. Nicola! Mrs. P! People think us getting top 6 is too high. Step yet. Spurs, who've got 17, think it's okay. Spurs, exactly. Spurs are shite, lad. They finished 17th. But then again, it is a new season, new manager for them. It should be a totally different outcome, really. 3-1 Arsenal coming, you Gunners. You are... She's not there, mate. Anyway, right, I just need a quick slash. Oh, that's what I was shouting. I was going to get her to come and entertain you for a minute while I go for a slash and grab another can. But she can't hear me. So, invest in some walkie-talkies. That's a great idea, SCJ, man. That's a fantastic idea. Genuinely, that's an amazing idea. Some spiders can jump, Piggy. Yeah, I like the little jumping spiders. Those cute... They're the only spiders that I find cute, actually. Those tiny little jumping spiders. They're really cute, to be fair. They actually are nice. I don't mind them. You know what I mean? Like, hang on, let me find Let me find a little jumping spider picture for you guys to show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, there you go. They're actually pretty cute little spiders, aren't they? Hang on. Yeah, I'll show you here. Sorry for anybody who's got arachnophobia here, but this one's cute. This one is a nice looking spider. As far as spiders go. You know what I mean? See? There's nothing offensive about that, is it? It's kind of cute, mate. It's even got like a little face. You know what I mean? It's actually still kind of creepy. But, you know, the way they move, they're actually... No, they're cute, guys. They're alright. I don't mind them so much. They're not too bad. They're alright, mate. Alright, anyway. Timer. Oh, shit, yeah, the clock's still running. Let me stop that. Oh, my God, Mick T. That's crazy. Oh, right. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute, guys. Don't go anywhere. Smash that like button. Hit the subscribe. That's it. Zebra spiders. Yeah, there's some of those little jumping bad boys. Smash the like. Smash the subscribe. Get yourself in there raw. He's got a little smile on his face. I'll be right back. I absolutely love watching City get pumped raw, my son. Yes, mate. Justice! Hello guys, I'm back. I've got a cheeky can of Fanta here, a nice chilled one. Let's go, I'm going to enjoy it. It's going to taste like city tears right now. Let's hope there's no proper Spurs bottle job second half, because we know what they're capable of. I know, Raisin, they'll come out, surely they're going to come out a different team second half. Surely it's going to be all hands on deck going forward, you would think. If they get an early goal second half, it's definitely going to make it interesting. Listen, it's Spurs. Ultimately, Spurs are like the biggest bottle drop side in the land. And that is coming from me. They did beat us in the Europa League final not long ago, you know what I mean? But still, they are, though. They just are. If any team can chuck away a 2-goal lead here at the Etihad, it's these Spuddy Melters. Facts. Is City bottle drop on your bingo card? Let me have a look at my bingo card real quick here, lad. Let me go and take a little cheeky look, see what's going on. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, have you had any joy there, Kate, mate? Well, hang on. Cards. View cards. Oh. Tell you what, I could be the winner of the first £25 2 lines, maybe. Just need 2 more. I just need a right-footed goal awarded and caught offside before anybody else gets it. And then I've won. Yes, mate. Come on, Spurs, don't mess it up. Spurs fans be like, we're winning the league. Nice, a pint of iron brew made in Scotland from girders, apparently. Yeah, secret recipe. You know what I mean? Oh, I love it. Now, iron brew is a great drink. It's one of the legendary drinks. It's a brilliant drink. Isn't it interesting? So apparently the most popular soda in terms of sales percentage per country is in almost every country in the world is Coca-Cola company, right? Maybe some are PepsiCo, possibly around the world. I don't know. But in Scotland, Bonnie Scotland, my son, the most popular drink by a long way is cheeky deep-fried battered can of iron brew, my son. That's right. They don't just have a cheeky normal iron brew, though. No, that's right. They give it a wee Glasgow kiss, my son, and then they chuck it in a deep-fried fryer, my son. And they get it out the other end, my son. Didn't you see that one coming? Cheeky deep-fried battered can of iron brew. Aye. Don't play piggy. I decided to spend my money on chicken instead. How dare you eat a time like this? Still smashing your diet? Yes, I am, but the last couple of days I have eaten a fair bit. But, you know, you got to have some, don't you? But I'm still on it. I'm tracking all my cows and stuff, man. I'm bang on it, lad. No, I wouldn't say that there. 2 fat ladies. 88, 2 fat ladies. Yeah, they are. Hey, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Thank you very much there for getting in there and subscribing to the channel. Yes, mate. If you guys are new like Paul, get yourself subscribed. Click the red button down below. Also, smash the like on it if you're just getting in here. Legends. Eat responsibly. That's funny. I know. Why don't they have that on, like, chocky bars? You know what I mean? Like, eat responsibly. Or maybe they do, actually, don't they? Doesn't it say, like, enjoy as part of a healthy, balanced diet, actually? I think they do say that on them pretty much. Buckfast in the morning. Oh. Yeah, half time, mate. It is. The second half's about to get underway in a moment. I'll get the timer up. Do you know how many different accents there are in the UK? I'm going to have to say probably like 40 or 50 or maybe more. I don't know. There's loads, mate. I can't read and I can't write, but that don't really matter because I come from Somerset and I can drive a tractor. That's right. And then we go over to Birmingham. You know, I come from Birmingham, you know, or at least somewhere in the Black Country. That's right, you know. How's y'all doing today? Is y'all all right? Absolutely Boston, mate. You're going up the road a little bit there from Manchester. Absolutely mad for it, mate. Manchester. Coach me, Pep. I'm a player at Manchester. Then you go up the road a little bit more. Hey, mate, I'm from fucking Liverpool, and every time I fucking speak, you better get a fucking umbrella out, la. Otherwise, I'm going to cover you in a shitload of saliva, mate. A la Jamie Carragher, mate. La. You know, there's loads of different accents in the UK. It's mad. Second half's underway. City get us underway. Cockney might be my favourite. That's a good one, yeah. All right, sweetheart, it's me, Danny Dyer, mate. I'm a fucking geezer. I'm a geezer, mate. Good ones. But it is mad how many accents are. You can go 10 miles down the road, it's a totally different accent. Yeah, on a bag of chocolates, there's 1 to 2 portions. Boy, I know, that's crazy. Can you believe, when you buy like a 500 milliliter drink, it's a 500 ml drink, and on it says, if it's a sugary drink, it says serving size, 2. Excuse me, so what, you're going to drink half the bottle, a 500 milliliter bottle, and then just have the rest the next day or something? What are the bollocks? You eat 3 share bags of Haribo on my own. Oh, yeah, lovely. You should do that, Dave, really. You definitely should. What are you doing later, mate? Playing pool with planets? King of the Planet Potters. Prince of the... No. I forget now, but... hello, my one, not yours. How you been? Yes, mate. Danny Boy says 2-2. I could see that happening, to be fair. Spurs and melts. Whatever accent Sean Dyche is brilliant. You know what? I'm not even too sure, actually, where Sean Dyche is from. But he's got to be somewhere, I guess, is it around London? Because he does sound like, I don't know where he's from, actually, but he's definitely not. He's not Northern, is he? Where's he from, guys? Where's Sean Dyche from? Anybody know? Yeah, that's true, Mick. Serving suggestion, you're not wrong. It's bollocks, mate. Ian Navarro, you're so right. It's like now in the UK, they've basically made chocolate bars half the size. Like, we used to have proper meaty chocolate bars in the UK. But now they made them a lot smaller. Be treat-wise, they say. Be treat-wise. They made them all a lot smaller. It's their excuse. Just basically to just sell you less for the same. That's what it really is. Big chance for City. It's Nathan Ake. Shoots, it's blocked. Yeah. João Palhinha, man, with a great block. João Palhinha, man. Why didn't we not go for João Palhinha? Smash a 1. If you would have liked United to have got João Palhinha from Man United's midfield, he was available for cheap. Why didn't we go and get him? We've melted. Smash a 1 if you would have had him. I would have loved to have seen Palhinha signed in midfield there. Proven, experienced Premier League destroyer. That's exactly what we need. And he scored today for them. He's not just a destroyer. Never had it, Ian Navarro. I'm not really into it. It sounds expensive. Dilvani says City have signed some shit players. You can't lie, not buying into this hype of reindeers and shit key. Are you serious? I do rate Cherky and reindeers, personally. But they've not had a great game today. You can't deny it, Dilvani. But I do rate them from what I've seen from them anyway, so far. But I hope you're right, mate. I hope they're shite for City. That'd be amazing. So since I started Adam, I've lost a stone and 2 pounds in 68 days. Pretty slow, but slow and steady wins the race. I'm just doing it by... I just have 2,500 calories a day, mate. That's it. And then my body burns a little bit extra on top of that, so I'm probably making a deficit of just a few hundred calories a day. So, nothing crazy. Just, I'm playing the long game, mate. I'm looking for a year's time, not tomorrow. Snake diet. Yeah, I could cut it, Crawl, but I'm not going to, mate. Slow and steady wins the race. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's it, really, Funksai. I shouldn't eat less. I should just move a bit more. Definitely true. Exactly. David Anderson, what's going on, my son? Oh, really? He's born in Kettering. Wow. Really? I would have never got that from him, But it makes sense. He should be the next manager of Kettering Town. Craw says, that's true. I averaged 1,200 to 1,500. Well, that's not enough, mate. That's too little. You've put your body into starvation mode and lose muscle. You don't want to do that. That's too little. I mean, you will lose weight, but you also lose muscle, and it's just not a good idea, mate. That's too low. I mean, I think 2,500 is too high, to be honest. I should have like 2,200, but I'm just a fat bastard at the moment, and I find it difficult. I aim for 2,000, but then I always end up having an extra few. Yeah, that's good, mate. Exactly. You've lost a stone in 2.5 months. Slow. Yeah, but that's good. Slow actually is the sort of weight loss that is healthy. Healthy weight loss is slow weight loss. That's apparently true. Anyway, if you lose stuff too quickly, it can shock your system a little bit. Also, you can have issues. I've heard of stories of people who were very large, who've lost a lot of weight very quickly, and it's like shrunken their heart and stuff, and they've had cardiac problems because of it. I mean, I don't know if that's true, but I have heard stories like that. I think it's good to lose it slowly. Exactly, slow weight loss is sustainable. Here's an idea, Dave Lister. Why don't me and you do a body swap, yeah? Every 2 weeks a year, you know, I'll book in 2 weeks in June, and then I'll get your body in shape for you, mate, by working out, you know, eating right, all that sort of stuff. You have to be there, guys. You have to know Red Dwarf, guys. Otherwise, that just sounds insane. But there you go. Paulinho being Portuguese and Amorim not wanting him is weird. I don't get that, mate. Paulinho would have been an ultimately great signing for us. It's a shit idea not to go and get him. Perfect. Would have been perfect to come in and play alongside Bruno or, you know, instead of the likes of Cassie. Brilliant. Because Cassie's getting on and he's old and slow. Well, I don't think... Oh, shit, Haaland header. He shat it again. He's like a one-legged goose up top there today, mate. He's so all out of sorts. He's looking gash. Yeah, that's true. Bayanda is Onana. Hey, Tommy Boyle. Maybe. Yeah, it looks like City are taking the game to them here. And if they get that early goal here coming soon, then it will be squeaky bumhole time there for the Spuds. Yeah, I think Spurs are going to concede soon and melt. I could see 2-2 being the final result. That's what I'm going for now. I'm going for 2-2. 2-2. But let's just hope that's not the case. Surely with City attacking and committing the way they're going to have to try and get back into the game now. They'll leave some openings. Let's hope for a cheeky Spurs counter with a third. Yeah, TCG says, I have a body like a god. Shame it's Buddha. Oh, shit. Chance for City. Haaland, you're a sharter. Haaland's the ultimate sharter today. Everybody laugh at Erling Haaland. He's just got a side foot, 6 foot past it. Square it to his teammate and he's passed it nowhere near. Look at this shit show from Erling. And this is why I was saying he's a rubbish player when it comes to overall play. Look, vision of a lemming. What a shit pass. He's fucking shat it. He's just got to give it to feet there and it's a goal. He is... Erling Haaland, you are guff. You know what I mean? He's having a stinker out there. It's a 0 out of 10 performance by this big lemming up top. He's really having a bad game. Third time lucky for Haaland. Haaland turning into Højlund today. Nothing without goals. He isn't, you're right. He's not a great player in the build-up or anything. That was poor execution there from him. Definitely just could have easily been a goal. You could see Pep's reaction. He was fuming on the sidelines. He couldn't believe what he just seen. Mateus Cunha. If people like Cunha and Richie are doing this to City defence, imagine what Cunha and Buemo says. Go, yes, mate, I hope so. Hope you're right. Fair play to Spurs here. They've done a great job. Fair play to Thomas Frank getting them, you know. Oh, Richarlison and Ruben Diaz having a little bit of a coming together there. Headed it with his face. Stay humble. I know how much is that awesome, though. It's pure karma right there. And there's 2 changes here for City. It's Cherki and Mamouche who are coming off. And Bernardo Silva and Doku are coming on. Did you know Megan mistakes Charlie Rocket, Penny Vile, Theodore Day, Keisha Gray? No comment. We should have got Frank. Haaland another boy number without the girlish ponytail. Haaland needs something like Gyökeres. What's worse? Onana, Frosted Flakes, wrists, or Bayendo's on kebab fingers. Wow. I've got to say, I think Onana's been more proven of a failure at Manchester United so far. He's proven to be a consistent error maker. Bayenda has made some errors recently, but still, I mean, you can, no pun intended, but you can count the amount of mistakes that Bayenda has made on one flubbery hand. Whereas Onana, you'd need at least your toes and your flubbery hands, and maybe somebody else's flubbery hands as well, to count all the mistakes that he's made. So he's more proven, Guff. Mamouche has just come off the pitch there, AR Dan. He's just been substituted off, lad. He started. Onana. Bayenda needs a new firmware. That's not Onana's firmware. If you could choose one to get rid of between Onana, Anthony, Gastos, it would be Onana. I'd definitely get rid of Onana and replace him. Imagine Fulham beating United. I'm not imagining that, lad. Onana looks like he's stares at paint drying. Not my favourite goalie we've ever had, to say the least. Who will be the better player this season, in your opinion, Cunha and Buemo? I actually think the most goals will be scored by Cunha. The most assists will be made by Mbeumo out of the two of them. And I think we'll be talking about Mbeumo maybe as the... I think it'll be close. I think they'll both be good for us. But I'm going to say I think we'll be talking about Mbeumo as a real great player for us this season. Look, he was the one that really stood out to me the other day against Arsenal. Very dangerous. Richarlison header back post. Porro, good cross. Oh, I'll tell you what, great chance again there for Spurs. Nice, we're only 40 likes away from 300 likes. Great turnout today, folks. Thank you for getting in here. Happy Saturday to you, Dons. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm doing today. Whether I'm going to do the Arsenal Leeds game later, I might do, but I might just not, and then jump on and do an evening transfer news show, and maybe do a gaming stream, possibly. I don't know yet. We'll see. That's my plan. We won't lose against Fulham. We beat them twice last season. Is Onana better than Massimo Taibbi? Yes. But only because Massimo only played a handful of times for us. Oh, cheers for that, Daz Salford. Yes, mate, he's put the link to the Patreon in there. There's the link right there if you want to support the show on there. Thank you. Hey, Adam Salah, stop it now, mate. Stop it now, Adam Salah, mate. We know what you're up to. Stop it. This isn't this kind of place. Can I say I've never seen someone run through Arsenal's midfield and defence like Cunha. Yeah, that was a crazy run. It's such a shame he didn't score. It was only finishing cost us in the last game. Obviously, the goalkeeper error. But even with that, if we could have just had our shooting boots on, we would have. We definitely created enough against him. We had 20-odd shots. We definitely had enough on to. Their keeper had a great game, didn't he? Cunha had another one cleared off the line. Cherky stinker today. Oh, yes. I forgot he was even playing, to be fair. You know, like, I don't think I've seen him in the game, mate. That's what I'm saying. I'm struggling to remember a time when I've actually seen him do anything on the ball. You know, I've seen Haaland. I've seen Diaz. I've seen these players melting and on the ball and doing stuff. But I haven't really seen Cherky, mate. Where is he? You talk about an invisible melter today. It's all about tomorrow. Likely leaving on a permanent since those... I mean, I don't mind it, to be fair. If we can get some cash for it right now, it makes sense. Hopefully we can get goalie and a midfielder. Dog, who's going to be a beast, lad? He looks really good. We laugh, but all those players today would start for United in a heartbeat. We even play Casemiro and Dallo. No. True, but that's what makes it even more funny. They have got a great set of players. They spent hundreds of millions this summer and they're worse, lad. Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Mate, oh my God. Are you seeing this performance here, by the way, guys, from João Palhinha? What a lovely bit of play by him there, that little dummy there. He's turning on the style, and then he wins the ball back. Palhinha is sick. Why did we not go for Palhinha? Look at Palhinha running the shit there for Spurs. City getting done over the transitional phases here. Yeah, big time. City losing the Spurs playing their first team. They really are shit, indeed. Struggling, aren't they? Not a great team. It's carrying over from last season, it seems. No, not really. No, nobody in City's team's playing really good. I mean, they've been done and exposed defensively at the back. I am loving it, my one, not yours. I reckon we're going to batter Fulham. You're going 3-0. Right, get your score predictions in for tomorrow. I'm going 2-1 Man United. I think it'll be a tough game, but I think we'll get the job done. Beef jerky. Yeah, I know. He's a proper player. Why did we not go for him, lad? Kieran, I like your style, Kieran, maybe. You never know. Adam Salah, I'm going to have to go ahead and ask you to please refrain from such topics of discussion. Moderators, keep your eyes on Adam Salah. If he keeps talking about this sort of stuff, give him a timeout. You have been warned. You have been warned there, scummer. Liverpool scummer. 3-0 to United. Yeah, just someone solid, absolutely. Consistent. 2-1, 4-1, 1-1. That would be so shit. We have to get the 3 points. Our next few games are very tough as well. We have to get the 3 points, lad. 3-0, 3-0 United, 3-1 Fulham, 3-0. If we play anything like we did against Arsenal, surely we get the win. 3-1 to United, 3-1. Kudu, yeah. You think the City fans are crying about their team losing? You're a disgrace, Adam. 1-0, 2-1 United, 2-1 United, 2-1 Fulham. No, 2-1 United, sorry, yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of us going 2-1 United. I think that does have a certain ring to it. Chance here for Spurs. In comes the free kick to the back post. Richarlison header back across goal. And it's into the top of the roof of the netting there. 4-0 as Sesko scores and Buemo slots one in. Cunha with a belter. Nice free kick there. Nice attacking of the ball at the back post, but it's over the top. Good to see Jed Spence cement his place in the starting lineup. Good for England too. Followed his career path. He really is becoming a top-class wing-back. Yeah, lad, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Definitely having a good old time of it, isn't he? And last season he was good as well, yeah. Good shout there, Mr. Boyle. Oh, yes, Boyle Sports. Hang on, who's sponsored by Boyle Sports, guys? Again. Is it? Oh, it's West Ham, isn't it? West Ham are sponsored by Boyle Sports, lad. Tommy Boyle Sports. That's it. Nice one, Y7. Yeah. West Ham. Wet spam. Richarlison being resurrected. Richarlison's looking well good this season so far. What the hell? I always thought he was a full-on melt bag. Do you remember that tournament where he was just amazing for Brazil? What tournament was that again? A few years back. Can't remember, but he was just really good for them, wasn't he? He was like on fire for Brazil for a few games. Richarlison, header of the pack stick. There he is again. This time it's looping over the top of the crossbar and it's out behind for a goal kick. Yeah, same. All that money spent, though, surely they're looking for some sort of return. Is the pressure going to be on Pep? Could he get sacked off this season if City have another sort of, 4th, 5th place sort of season? West Ham, yeah, that's it. It's West Ham. Man United 1-1 or 1-0 Fulham. Filth. City have not scored. 2-7-7. You think we'll win since in our last 4 visits at Craven Cottage we've won all of our games by 1 goal. I like it. I like your style, Mattis. Great stats. Other than Muniz and Iwobi, do they have some dangers in this team? On paper, it looks like an easy win tomorrow. And they got bigger Dharma Traore, don't they? Is he fit? I don't even know if he's fit. I need to look into their injury list and stuff. I think he's fit, isn't he? They got bigger Dharma Traore, our damn lad. He's always a danger against us. He had that bicycle kick during the last World Cup. You're sponsored by Boiled Sweets and Vindaloo. Proudly brought to you by the same people that bought you beer milkshakes. City lucky to be in the Prem. Man United always do very well against Fulham. Easy win tomorrow. Yeah, you tell him, Kate Cadet. Great moderating duties from you there. Don't be too afraid to lay the smack down on him, Cake. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about it, Raisin Devil. I'm thinking about it. I might do it, Raisin Devil. Yeah. Richarlison, biggest melt job ever. Yeah, I've never really rated him personally, but he's been effective. And he's looking pretty decent this season. But he is spurning chances, but he's getting chances, though. Yeah, his injury slowed him down. A case of constantly having to regain form after injury, much like Pogba. Don't know. I think some bone idleness comes into it with Pogba. City are just not on it today. I don't know, Adam. I can't give up my fizzy drink addiction either. It's tough. Will Sesko score? Yeah, go on. I'm saying yes. I think he's got to start. I would hate to see Mason Mount starting up top there again. Okay, it depends on... It really does depend on what we do for the rest of the window. So I know Lamans is going to be hopefully an improvement, but there's no guarantees there. I'm not overly convinced. I'd feel much better if we went and got a Donnarumma type. Depends on us getting a midfielder as well. We're light in that area. So it does depend on the signings that still happen in the next 8-9 days. But as of right now, I'm going to say we get into the top 6. I say 6th place right now. 6th place. Now, if we were to add a really top-class midfielder like a Baleba or someone, or a Wharton or someone, and a good goalkeeper to replace Andre... I would say, yeah, maybe we could, if we're really good and fortunate, perhaps get into the top 4. But right now I'm saying 6th. Get your predictions in there, guys. 9th or 10th. Yeah, pigeon vibes. 9th or 10th. By the end of this year. I don't think by the end of this year, but I think hopefully by the end of this season. But it's going to be more difficult this season because there's a lot less games. We're not in Europe and stuff. So, I don't know. We probably won't grow that. I mean, I don't know. The growth hasn't been as quick for a little while, but it's still going in the right direction, obviously. But I can't say really. I guess it will just happen when it happens, 6th, top 6 for me too. Going to be an amazing season. Top 4, 7th. You think Amarim's your Man United played very well? We were great against Arsenal. We were just so unlucky. 10th to 12th, hey, it's progress. 14th would be an improvement. Well, technically, but I mean, after what we spent, and we've got to be up in the top 8 minimum, don't we? It's got to be. 6 looks achievable. Marky Harris getting in. What's going on, Mark Harris? Amarim, 7 wins from 28 games. How can we get top 4? Well, you're taking into consideration last season when he came in and took over somebody else's mess and had a different squad of absolute melters, many of which he's moved on and is moving on. Think about it. He's getting rid of like 5 players this summer, mate. Anthony, Højlund, those guys are still off skis. Rashford's been moved on. Sancho's going to be moved on. Garnacho's going to be moved on. There's a lot of change. So he took over somebody else's mess last year, didn't he? You don't know about you, but I'm convinced goalkeepers aren't as good as consistent as they were in the 90s. What do you think? You know what? I agree to an extent. I actually think that the goalie position right now is the one where you could argue that those players could play in that era, actually. Because I do think the goalies these days just seem a little bit more... I don't know, they're all a bit larger. They're all very athletic. I'm not saying they weren't back then, but you could get away with having a smaller goalkeeper back in the 80s, 90s, whatever. Now they're all 6'5". So, I don't know. I think goalies would be all right back then, But I agree with what you're saying for every other position on the pitch. Like, strikers were way better in the 90s. Way more consistent, way more top-level strikers. Like, goodness me, Romario, Baggio, Batistuta, Andy Cole, Shearer. They all would be the best strikers around right now if they were playing in the Prem. And same with the defenders. They were proper defenders in the 90s. You had like your Paresis and your Maldinis and all of that in Italy. And over here we had your Adamses and your Stams. And just like, it was so much better, mate. and even every position, in my opinion, was better back then. I just feel like football and players were better in the 90s. Maybe it's just some sort of nostalgia bias type thing. I don't know. But I swear, at least football was more entertaining and better back then, definitely. Nesta, yeah, great shout. Anyway, it just seems like there was more. But yeah, R9. How did I not even say R9? Exactly. There's just too many to name back then. That's what I mean. There's so many great players. Goodness me. Raul. What a player he was as well, There's so many. There was just so many players that would be elite right now. They would be elite. Whereas if you took some of these players, like if you took Erling Haaland back to the 90s, I don't think he stands out overly. I don't reckon he'll stand out. He's not scoring more goals than Shearer. He's not scoring more goals than Andy Cole. You know what I mean? He wouldn't. I don't think he would. I don't think he would do that. But in this era, yes, he does. But he's been shite today. Rooney. I mean, Rooney could go into any era. Rooney was a beast. Rooney was just a combative beast. Great team player, could play anywhere. Rooney could go into any era. You could put Rooney back in the 60s with all the physical fucking melters hacking him all the time, and he'd be absolutely spot on. Rooney could go in any era, mate. Definitely. Salah could. Yes, Salah could. Salah's a class player. Certain players can, of course. Free kick for City. Is there a chance to get back into it? Oh, across the face of goal. And it's wide. It's not players these days are bad, but modern football leans more towards team system. That's true, Fujiwara. There is more of an emphasis on, keeping hold of it and working your chances and not giving it away so much and passing it backwards, passing it sideways. You're definitely right. Tony Adams would smash Haaland. Yeah, prime Tony, I reckon, would do him. Prime Sol Campbell. You know what I mean? Oh, no, what a pity cake. Hang on. Do you think the element of having to use your feet more and play out takes away some time nailing down basic goalkeeping skills? I mean, definitely. Definitely when you think about the emphasis being on just to do that with certain goalies, whereas, I'm all about that David De Gea vibe. I'm all about you just being a good goalie, a shot stopper and stopping the opposition scoring. I'd rather someone who just hoofs it up the pitch and doesn't cause any dramas than someone who, like we just seen with Trafford there in the first half. He's probably got pressure on him from Pep to play out from the back there, and he's made the wrong decision in the moment, and he's just completely shat it, and he's passed it to the opposition, hasn't he? But, you wouldn't get that in the 90s. The goalie would have just fucking hoofed that clear. You know what I mean? And you can say, oh, you're giving possession back to the opposition. At least you don't concede a goal. Melts always expect miracles to win the league rather than time and hard work. Fergie took 6 years to win his first title. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. So true, TCG. Like, I would love to see Messi play in the 70s or 80s. He would still be a great player, don't get me wrong. But I don't think his stats would be as impressive as they were today, because he would be getting bullied out there. I'm not actually the mustard. That's quite an interesting idea, though, mate. I'm not doing that. Louis Figo. You hope we don't go for Wharton, honestly. He's quality, but not what we need. He's not very mobile, and his work rate isn't the best. We need a player with good legs to go box to box with pace and energy. Yeah, that's a fair point. I'm with you, you know. I think that's where a Baleba or an Edison type, you know, that sort of type player makes a lot more sense. That's why, that is true. I mean, I do really rate Wharton, but if we're looking at getting somebody who's like a mobile defensive destroyer, Kante type or whatever, or, you know, like, yeah, Baleba's the sort of the profile, you're right. Casemiro, Ugarte, those guys don't have the legs. We don't need another player. We need a player with legs. That's true. Vic Sinner, thank you so much, Vic, for the $5 super chats. Ooh. We got 300 legends in here, by the way. Big ups to you, legends. Get yourself subscribing to the channel if you're new. Hit the subscribe. We're only 3 likes away from 300 likes, which was the goal for the stream. So thank you, everyone who's hit the likes. They appreciate you all. Legends. Nice one there. Thank you for that. He says, I woke up at 7:30 a.m. Eastern time to watch this match. Please have a moment of silence for me. Oh, well, seeing as you're a City scummer, we won't. We'll have a moment of laughing face emojis. Get some laughing face emojis in there for Vic, please, guys. Ah! Let's go. Early to bed, early to rise. Keeps a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. And also keeps a City scummer crying. Could have come up with something better there, to be honest. Vinnie Jones tackle on Canada, I don't think was even a yellow. Yeah. I don't know, Lucy X. I don't know. Oh, shit. Thank you, nice one, City Scummers. I think it's more important to have really high-level basic keeping skills. I do too. De Gea's case in point, you know, he was a match winner. Yeah, he'd make the odd error by being a bit melty with his feet, but his ability to win us games by stopping the opposition scoring far outweighed any of that. I look broken. Oh, dear. We've got 20 minutes left to go. This is a shit City display. Goodness me, I'm loving this. City are gash. They're making Richarlison look prime. Now, to be fair, though, do you know who's my man of the match, though? Who's your man of the match, guys? You know who my man of the match is? I've been very impressed with Porro as well, actually. His crosses, his deliveries have been amazing. But it's got to be, for me, it's Palhinha, the guy Man United should have gone for. He's been absolutely raw in that midfield. He's controlled things. He's scored as well, but he's also just controlled things, won things. He's been absolutely apparent as a beast in the midfield, and considering they're coming up against a good technical City team, I have to give a lot of credit to Palhinha. Look at him just sitting there, just bossing things. Palhinha, we should have gone and got him, guys. He's the one. We've melted. Sent you a pic of 90s strikers that were playing at the same time in 90s in Serie A. Perfectly sums up the comparison. Let's have a look at this, Tommy lad. Is this on the Telegram, is it? Oh, no, it's not. Hang on, where is it? On the old twits. Oh, yeah, I've got it now. No, I don't have it. Sorry, that's from Hoyland. I don't have it, Tommy lad. I don't have it, mate. Telegram. Nothing's come through, Tommy, mate. Oh. There it is, sorry. Do you know what? I was on the wrong thing. I was on the darts group. For some reason, it had your name there. Like, because you obviously sent the last message. Sorry. I was in the darts bit, mate. My bad. Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely brilliant, isn't it? Look at this. Look at this. Look at these players playing in Serie A in the 90s compared to now. Let me get this up on screen. Look at this. Look at this, guys. So you got Ronaldo, Batistuta, Inzaghi, Nedved, Vieri. He was a great player as well, wasn't he? Like me. Oliver Bierhoff. Yeah, he was quality, mate. German friend. Hernan George, Crespo. It's Crespo, mate. Yeah, fucking hell. Young Crespo was a phenom, lad. Wasn't he? Young Crespo was epic, lad. Djorkaeff, what a player he was as well. Zinedine Zidane, Rui Costa. Manuel Rui Costa, what a player he was. That Juan Sebi Veron, Totti. Yeah, there's some ballers. There's some ballers right there. Some big-time ballers right there. And then also, what about the other players that this isn't mentioning? Like people like Del Piero. I mean, one of my favourite players ever is Clarence Seedorf. I think Seedorf's one of the most underrated players. I used to love watching him play. He was brilliant. Edgar Davids is another one. You know, there's so many great players in Serie A that are not on this list. I mean, there's just insane amounts of brilliant players in Serie A. Wasn't there? Yeah, you love Del Piero, Van Basten. You miss the old days. Me too, me too. Me too. Seedorf was immense, though, wasn't he? Miss your old cheeky dart streams. Ah, dude, I know. I'm shite, aren't I? I haven't even played darts for ages. Signori. Rijkaard, the other spitter, yeah. Gobdin, fucking, Rudy Voller's hair, mate. There you go, sorry. Gobdin, Rudy Voller's hair. I had to send it down the old brain pipe there. It took 10 seconds to come back. My brain's shit these days, guys. I do have to send things down the tunnel and it takes time to come back. You know what I mean? Oh, back when footballers were allowed to play with freedom. Yeah, and Hock Tour in people's hair. No, I know that's not what you're referring to. Yeah, Robert Prosinecki, very underrated. One of the best players you've ever seen. I don't know, TCG Hub. Maybe I was. Gabriel Batistuta, one of my favourite players of the 90s as well. He's brilliant. Probably not Racing Devil. Maybe, we'll see. Costa Curta, Turum, Baresi, Ferreira, Montero. Oh, yeah, shit. Classics. Ince was great. Baggio, Gaza. Oh, man. Serie A was the best in the 90s, the best league going. We all used to watch it. Don't really watch it these days. Maybe if there's a big game on, I might chuck it on. But most of the time, I don't even watch any Serie A. Which is crazy because in the 90s, it was like everybody watched it. Everybody watched the Golazzo! Dun, 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 dun. Everybody watched it. Football Italia. Doku for City. We don't need them to score now. Doku's flummoxed them. Doku with a great bit of play, and it's great defending. Is it that man Palhinha again who's won it? It's not. It's Van der Ven. But it was a great tackle. Excellent defending. Spurs have defended very well today. You have to say that. Not only have they created well and done well on the counter, but they have actually defended really well when it comes down to the final, the final block, the challenge. It's all been there today for them. They're looking pretty good. They're looking decent. They're looking decent, mate. Oh, look at that bit of play by Van der Ven. Great defending. Look at that. How he's won the ball and claimed that. That's unbelievable. Great slide in there. Yeah, fair enough. That's a beast challenge. 12 minutes to go in normal time. Oh, the Italian great McTominator. McTominini. Yeah, he's doing great things. Yeah, Jean-Pierre Papin in the early 90s. Carrasco and Maradona for Napoli. Sorry, Carreca. Remember Ortega? I do, mate. Ariel Ortega. Yeah, I do remember him. Fuck me. Goodness me. Now you're going back. Ariel Ortega, yeah. I do remember that guy. I think his name was Ariel anyway, yeah. Do remember him, mate. Insert dial-up modem noise. Batistuta, what a gunman. Yeah, big time. Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, they are. City are looking shite. Spurs are playing well. Spurs have done well, but City looking really toothless. They've been absolutely shite. They've had a little bit more joy since the likes of Doku's come on and Bernardo Silva and stuff. But, yeah, the likes of Cherky and Reindeers and stuff, they've had a very poor game today. Nobody's done well for... And Haaland's looked absolutely shite up top. He's given them no attacking threat whatsoever. So, yeah, they're looking pretty poor, City. Fair play to Spurs, but City definitely looks shite right now. Outstanding tackle. Solanke replaced with Richarlison. No, I don't really mind one not yours, lad. It's not enough hours in the day, to be honest. Crowd looks so quiet. Remember Divok's Corner? You know, only just because when usually I'm just doing the streams, aren't I? So, well, you know, I'm busy doing that, so I don't really get to watch others. Time Travel Pig now, I feel really old. Yeah, it is a sick name. Batty Goal. This match is hilarious. I'm loving it too, Paul. Canizia, he was a great player, weren't he? Yeah. Argentinian friend. Ponytailed Pratt needs glasses to find the goal. He was quick as fuck, wasn't he, Canizia? Quistro Stoichkov, great player. Yeah, he was fantastic. It's weird how well they played in the first game versus this game. Are Spurs really that good? No. But City are bad, and Spurs have got that sort of new manager bounce right now, I think. And they've got a couple of players, just enough really to give them a positive boost. Players like Kudu and Palhinha coming in there. They've not done a lot of business, but they've done good business with those couple of signings there. Yeah, you know, they're doing really well, aren't they? I can't really fault them, mate, you know. But they will melt, because ultimately Spurs are bottle jobs, and they will melt. We're going to finish above them this season. That's a bold claim, but that's what I'm saying. Guys, who do you think finishes higher, Spurs or United? I'm going United all day. Spurs will melt. Stuart Zeckman, thank you so much for your $10 super chat, you legend. Get some raw love in there, everybody, for Mr. Zeckman. The Zeckmanator. Thank you very much. He says, is there some crap keeper competition in Manchester I don't know of? A ballon de shit for goalkeepers. Yeah, the Fallon de Floor for goalies. Between Trafford and your parade of miserables in goal. There must be some sort of derby, right, Mr. B? Great comment. Great comment. I don't know what it is. Yeah, Trafford's looking gash. Well, it just means that City are likely to end up getting this Donnarumma in now, aren't they? They're blatantly going to make that deal because they need him now. Trafford looks a bit sus here. Not ready. Maybe not ready. But who knows? Who knows? And yes, maybe. Certainly Manchester United are trying to compete for that competition all on our own, aren't we? With several goalkeepers. Oh, Baggio is immense, Tommy Boyle. What a player. The Ponytail. El Ponytail, whatever he was called, mate. he was actually brilliant, yeah. Loved him. Great player. Romario's the one for me, though. He was my favourite forward of the 90s. Pretty much Romario. Maybe Batistuta is up there. Obviously, I'm talking non-Manchester United players here, non-Man United players, because my favourite forwards for United were blatantly, you know, Eric Cantona was my favourite. He's obviously a centre forward, you know, and then Andy Cole and Dwight York and those guys and stuff, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Absolutely love Ole. But non-United, it would definitely be Romario was my favourite. Probably then, yeah, maybe Batty and Baggio. Yeah, they're the best. And R9 as well, obviously R9. Let's go, Stuart Zeckman. Thank you so much for your Super Chat of Justice there. Super Chat of Justice. We got 329 likes on the stream. You what? It's because City are getting done up by the Spuds. Have some of that, you Pep Fraudiola cheating 115 charges bastards. Justice shall prevail. Yes, mate. Loving this justice that's happening right here. It's beautiful. I'm just going to shout out everyone that has reposted us, by the way. Give me a second. I've just got to copy this over. Nice. All right, brilliant. That's sorted out. We got the comments back up on the screen now. Oh no, it's raining up there in Bonnie, Scotland, is it? Nightmare. What's for dinner? Justice. Shit, yeah, definitely. Michael Laudrup, what a baller. Great player. 95, 96 sizes in Romario and Baggio up front of Milan. Oof. Laudrup. Yeah, great shout. Batistuta was awesome. Del Piero and Inzaghi, yeah, they were fantastic. Oh, take me back. Those days were the days, weren't they? Those were the days. And all of those forwards we've mentioned would just walk into any of these teams right now. They were that good. Clobber the like button for the pig. Thank you, the mustard. Yes, give us a clobberation. It's clobbering time. Thank you, the mustard. All right, let me shout out everyone on X there. Big ups to you, legends. 2 seconds. Doku for City. And no. It's wide. 11 reposts. Thank you so much to you legends for reposting us there 11 times. Aaron, Elliot Manduna, Kane, Stuart Morgan, Jason Jackson, The Butcher of Manchester, Hannah, MEFC Brummy Reds, Kieran, Chris Bamo, and Ryan Neeson. Thank you so much, you legends, for giving us a repost there on X. That helps spread the word of the show. Legends. I know my one, not yours. I actually have got a new one now, mate. Shout out to the legend Gary1992. Actually sent me a guitar. He sent me a guitar. An acoustic guitar. What a legend. Shout out Gary1992. Klinsmann was my choice in the 90s. Yeah. Cafu. Klinsmann was a great player, no doubt. Cafu. Revenge is a dish that's best served cold for Spurs. Really, TP? Well, he was fantastic, yeah. I mean, that's kind of... I mean, I guess you could make the debate Real Madrid, but I kind of think of his prime as when he was at Juve, personally. But I guess maybe it was when he was at Real Madrid, actually. Fan reactions, Cup 10 Hag, snap reaction. Oh, thank you there, Adeline. Oh, another big chance for Spurs. Odebert shot wide. No, I mean, I don't really agree, Stoke Savage. I do think Zidane was a genius player. You know, he was so big and strong and physical, but great with his technique and his vision. And he was an elegant player, yet he was a big brute at the same time, which is a rare combination. I don't know. I disagree. I think Zidane was quality, to be fair. But, I mean, you know, again, we were talking earlier about stats. And if you go and look at the stats, maybe the stats will tell you, you know, that he's not that great. But in reality, he was great. In reality, he was immense. So, I don't know. Don't know about that. Yes, Elliot, there'll be some streaming later. Keep your eyes peeled. Also, subscribe to the gaming channel, Flying Pig Gaming, on YouTube. If you're not, you can put an exclamation mark gaming in the chat, and it'll bring up a little link to go and subscribe to my gaming channel. Please do that. And we'll see you over there maybe tonight. You hope one day United get one day. Brennan Johnson. Yeah, he's having a good time of it, to be fair, this guy. Platini, yeah, great player. A little bit before my time, but great player. He's like an 80s king, wasn't he? Most elegant midfielder you've seen. Nice one, TP. Thank you for hitting the subscribe. Yes, I like it there, Adeline. In goal? Only 2 minutes left. It really does look like these City wank bags are going to lose today, folks. It genuinely looks like it. Justice! Free kick for City into the mixer. You know, we're always expecting a Spud bottle job, but it's the 88th minute now. You know, there's not that much time left for a Spud bottle job. Sonia Ellis, what's going on? Yes, Sonia, how you doing? How you getting on there, Sonia Ellis? You should buy your soft punching bag to throw around, Piggy. I like it. I like it. Exactly, yeah. I think I've heard Scholes talk about Zidane, or maybe it was Keane, or one of them, and they were just basically you just couldn't get anywhere near him. You just couldn't get near the guy. Like he was quick, strong, but his passing game was on point. You know, so you just couldn't get the ball off him, mate. You know, he's physical and big and shielded it brilliantly and passed it out brilliantly, one touch pass and all the rest of it. Favorite Power Ranger? I mean, it was always Tommy, mate, to be fair, when he was the Green Ranger and then also the White Ranger. He was the best one blatantly, wasn't he? But if we're being honest, it's the Pink Ranger. Steve Bruce was sat next to a bench. I was sat earlier. I didn't think to go over to say hi to him. I was so bloody nervous. Yeah. Is he going to sign for Blackburn? Remember that? Oh, my goodness. Didn't Maradona almost sign for Sheffield United once back in the day as well? My dad always used to tell me a story about Maradona almost signing for Sheffield United, but they saved money and cheaped out and went and got some other young kiddie from Argentina instead who turned out to be shit. But they were almost going to sign Maradona. That's what I heard. What people forget about Romario is he played for PSG for 5 seasons, scored for fun there. But imagine going to Barcelona and being top scorer in the league in your first season. No one else done it. That's mental, isn't it, Tommy? Yeah, what a baller he really was. And internationally for Brazil is where I remember a lot of his amazing games. Like in a Brazil shirt, he was epic. He was brilliant for Brazil. Yeah, you know it. You know it, lad. Man. Yeah, Zidane, 2-headed goals in the World Cup final. And a damn chip pen versus Buffon. Oh, you right there, Mrs. P? How goes it? Yeah, you can. A kiss right here.
Oh, it's hot in here.
It's so hot, isn't it? Oh, look how hot it is in here, guys. 29.1 degrees. I'm sweating my munt off.
Should we leave this door open a bit?
Yeah, that's a great idea, Sheen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, we're going away.
Yeah, going good, Sheen. Man City are losing 2-0
Well, that's good
to
then.
Spurs.
See you in a bit.
All right, see you in a bit.
Hey everyone, hope you're good.
Bernardo Silva, air shot. Oh, my God. Come on, 4 minutes at a time. There's only 3 left. This is game over, boys. It's game over, boys, for these City scummers. Oh, another one up the other end now. We're just absolutely put a cheeky little full stop on the end of this penetrative defeat. But Spurs don't need to. They can just keep hold of this, and they've got a famous 3 points away at the empty had here. And they've shat on City. Get in there, my son. Let's go, everybody. Come on. We love to see these cheating City wankbags dropping points. We bloody love to see it. I mean, it would have been great to get a draw here today, but fair play to Spurs. They've easily been the better side. They do deserve their win. They absolutely deserve their victory. Palini has been brilliant. Porro's been brilliant. Even Richarlison been a complete threat throughout. Kudu, great game. You know, Van der Ven, excellent defensively. They've been fantastic. Spurs have been great today, which is crazy to say, but they actually have. You know, fair play to them. City, on the other hand, have been shite. Oh, nearly 3-0. Nearly 3-0. Big double save there by Trafford in the end to deny them. But goodness me, nearly 3-0. Odebert's second shot there was blocked. Oh, almost free. Yes, almost free. Well done, Spurs, definitely. How empty is the empty ad now? Oh, good question. I bet it's looking pretty empty. What's for supper? I'm not sure, actually, at the minute, lad. Probably burgers and sausages. It's a nice sunny day. I've got some burgers and sausages. Mrs. P! Mrs. P! Mrs. P! Mrs. P! City might get relegated twice this year, once for cheating and because they're shit. What you on about, Raisin? Oh, right. Richarlison was the best in the Euro final great last week in this. Let's face it. United wish they had a striker. Hell no. I don't want Richarlison. I mean, last season, yes. Last season, but now I'm happy with Sesko. You know, I think he's going to be better than Richarlison. Definitely last season, Richarlison would have been a way better option than Højlund, though. What's the odds on Pep getting the bullet? Oh, shit, I haven't even checked my my bingo. Shout out to the sponsors of this channel here for the rest of the month. Match Bingo. 18 plus, gamble aware. Link in description or QR code on screen. Let me see, did I win anything? Oh, I did not, you know. I have not, but I'm only a couple away. I need 3 minutes of injury time. Oh, well, there was 4, so I'm screwed. That's me done. I know, it's very hot, mate. Very hot. 29.1. Oof. The empty had. Love it. Yeah, that is strange. Let's just hope... Do you know what? I'm actually feeling really positive about the whole Sesko Gyökeres thing. I think I was singing a different tune earlier on in the summer, but now I actually feel like, you know, Sesko's 5 years younger. I feel good about getting Sesko. That's winter in Australia. It's actually not. Australia gets very cold in the actual winter. Mr. B&G Darts comes in here and tells me he's freezing his bollocks off. Hopes he turns into a beast pig. Gyökeres will be gash, I'm calling it. That's why Pep hasn't been a good manager. Yes! Yes, get in there, my son. City drop 3 points. Have some of that, Pep Guardiola. Let's go. You have been weighed. You have been measured. And you have been found to be a bunch of cheating, underperforming, prima donna, gas-tastic meltbags. Oh, you love to see it. Things you love to see. City dropping points early on at the start of the window. Fucking suck it, City. Yes, mate. Oh, what's that? You spent hundreds of millions. Oh, fucking reindeer's going to be amazing, is he? Oh, yeah. You'd have been better off with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer in this game, for fuck's sake, mate. Goodness me, or Donner and Blitzer or something. Because he was guest mate. Bambi would have been a better option in the middle of the park there. Fuck me. Also, Erling Gerling Shartland up the top there. The Ghostbusters have been in action over the summer, and they've put him back in the painting. You know what I mean? They put him back in the fucking painting, mate. Vigo the Carpathian's powers have been diminished. There's no pink slime under the city of Manchester anymore. There's no pink slime, guys. His powers have been diminished right down to shite. He's gash. I'm loving it. And City generally look really sus. Oh, yeah, great stuff. And they spent a lot of money on those players this summer, and looks like maybe they're going to struggle as a team. It's carrying over from last season. Different eras. Pep's finished. I think Pep's finished. His time is nigh. His time to end is nigh. I don't know if he's got the bottle about him anymore to be able to get them up there winning the league. Come on, I mean, after spending all that money and being allowed to go and get freely who he wants, spending billions over the years... Goodness me, and losing a shitty spuds here who've only signed Kudu and Palhinha. Oh, mate. All credit to Thomas Frank and Spurs. They were brilliant. All credit to those guys, but City, you bunch of absolute cheating bottle jobs. Do you know what? There's only one worse thing. There's only one worse thing than failing at something, right? Failing at something. There's only one worse thing. And that's failing at that thing when you've even taken the time to cheat. You know what I mean? That's even worse. Do you know what I mean? Imagine like cheating on a test at school and you still fail. You know what I mean? You're a double twat. You know what happens? And those city wankers, they're double twats, mate. They spent loads of money. They're a bunch of cheating dickheads. And yet, they're worse, bro. I'm bloody loving this downfall of these city wankbags. Get in there, my son. Yeah. Lots of money spent. Issues galore there for Pep and the boys. You love to see it. I mean, they are still 5th in the league and we're 15th at the moment. They've got 3 points, we've got 0. But if we beat those Fulham shithouses by a few goals, we'll be up there. Come on, United. Nah, yeah, Palhinha was a star, I agree. He's my man of the match, mate. He was brilliant. Who's your man of the match? Let's all laugh at City. Yeah, let's all laugh at City. Da 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 da. Hey, da 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 da. Hey, let's all laugh at City. Cheating bloody bastards. La 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 la. Oh, fair play to these spuddy melters going to the empty ad and getting the job done. It's certainly an empty ad now. The only portion of the stadium that's still full is the spuddy melters in the stands. There you go. Pep Guardiola has shattered the bed. I don't know, I could see this being his last season at City, to be fair. We'll see, it's early doors, you know. I guess you shouldn't be writing them off too soon. It's only one result, but still, they were shite today. There's a lot of problematic signs there for this City team, a lot of signs for problems going forward. Their midfield looked very poor, actually. You know, obviously Rodri popped on at the end there, didn't he? Actually, no. Was he involved? I don't know. But either way, he's coming back into it now, fitness-wise. So that will help them. But, yeah, they don't look good. And if they've not got their man up top there in goal-scoring form, such as Mr. Gerling Shartland, they've got nothing, do they? They're absolutely... Gosh, they're a bunch of Ian Beales. I've got nothing left. They're a bunch of Ian Beales. Paul S., thank you so much for your super chat, mate. He says, during COVID, didn't some stadiums use cardboard cutouts of fans and recorded crowd noise? Send Empty Had a memo that COVID's over. I love it. I love it, Paul S. in Texas. Absolutely. Well, look, there were some stories going around a few years ago. You think about how much of a shithouse club City are in terms of cheating and spending money and just not adhering to financial policies and all that sort of stuff, right? There were a lot of reports to say that they were buying fans some years ago. I'm not even joking around. I'm talking about hiring extras to stand in the stadium and sit in the stadium wearing City shirts and being City fans. Paid actors. Those were some rumours that were going around. I could neither confirm nor deny this. But those were some genuine rumours going around that a few years back, City were hiring actors as extras to pretend to be fans so their stadium wasn't so fucking empty, mate. Yeah? I'm not even kidding, mate. Legend, Paul. Thank you for that, mate. Yeah, Roger and Foden both done jack shit, exactly. Oh, yeah. Sully Griffin, thank you so much there for your super chat as well, you legend. By the way, guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Get in here. We're potentially going to be on for the Arsenal-Leeds game later. I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll see what goes on Man United transfer news-wise and stuff today. But I'm going to be getting involved on something later on the channel, so make sure you hit the subscribe, click the bell icon, get yourself involved. We're going to read the chat out for a bit now anyway. This is fun times. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Getting in here, get your thoughts in about how shite City are. Yes, mate. Sully Griffin, cheers, lad. He says Spurs played excellent. They did, to be fair. They really did. There's one takeaway I've got, which I mentioned during the stream, and I feel the same way. Man United should have tried to get Palhinha. We were saying this at the time. He's a great, experienced, good player. Exactly the sort of player that we need. And he has actually ran the show today in a lot of ways there. He's done brilliantly. So, you know, we will rue the day I think we didn't at least try and get Palhinha. It doesn't make sense. Should have gone and tried. Yeah, Pep sent his bald-headed minions to ruin clubs like Maresca and Oak Ten Hag. Yeah, there'll always be a small club. But if I live in separate now, it's got to have an effect on your enthusiasm. I mean, I suppose, Sonia. So was man the match. You've been at the Trafford Centre all day. Crazy result. Mike Hill, get the fuck in there, my son. It's amazing, lad. Yes, Leeds beating Arsenal would be hilarious, but won't happen. Get that shirtless Timo Shafter suit and call Pep now. When you're doing your predictions, I am a melter, aren't I, Jonathan, mate? Dude, I haven't had to... I'm going to get it out on Monday. Monday, lad. I know it's 2 games late, but Monday is better late than never, eh? We'll do it Monday. Pep was wearing a gilet today. That's why they lost. Their WhatsApp group supposedly have 32 million followers. Can't unsee Haaland as Vigo, for fuck's sake. Oh, it's so true, mate. Vigo the Carpathian, my son. MCO, Newport Jobs. City, been found out. Yes, mate, come on, slide away. You reckon Pep would have left in the divorce? Didn't batter his funds. Fucking hell. Shake away. Oh, time to swap Haaland for Wood or the Burnley striker. Let's go. If Leeds or Sunderland win today, they could go top. Spurs can enjoy being on top for a while. Mate, are Spurs top of the league, are they? That's insane. What? No. I didn't even look at that. You telling me Spurs are top of the table as of right now? You wanted Palhinha at LFC to rotate with Gravenberch. Very good player. I agree with you, Dave Lister. Yeah, he is. He is very, very good, mate, to be fair. Gravenberch. Yeah, Palhinha would have been good. Spurs to finish above City this season. I still say no. But Spurs have had a good start. They do look good under Frank so far. They're looking very good. They are looking good, mate. City shafted. A lot of people would have Captain Hoyland in FPL. Yeah, I haven't even got him in my team, mate. I went cheap on the strikers. My 3 forwards I've played a 3-4-3, and the 3 I've got are top of very cheap ones. I've got Wood, who actually got me 2 goals last week, so that's pretty good. Who else have I got? I've actually forgotten already, but anyway, I've forgotten. But yeah, I went cheap on the strikers and heavy on the midfielders. Oh, I got Salah as well. Sorry. So, but he I think was, yeah, he counted as a midfielder. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Didn't he? Haaland like Prime Big Bird from Sesame Street today. Spurs are top. City are 5th. Yeah, I mean, it's only 2 games in. They've got 3 points. They won 1, lost 1. It's not the end of the world for them. They can turn it around. Serie A kicks off today. Napoli versus Sassuolo on TNT at 5:30. Oh, lovely. Same time as the kickoff for the Leeds-Arsenal game. Which one are you going to be watching then, Tommy? Surely the Leeds-Arsenal game, no? Although it would be good to see Napoli with Scotty McTominay in there doing bits, my son. You might cry if Spurs wins the league. That's not going to happen, mate. It's not going to happen. Honestly, you don't have to worry about that, guys. Yes, I would. That would be amazing. Anyway, guys, it's hot as fuck in here. I am going to wrap up this stream now, but it's been a great stream. Thank you for joining in. I've really enjoyed watching City play some guff football and getting spanked up by the Spuddy Melters. We've nearly made it to 400 likes as well. Big ups to the live legends in the chat. Thank you so much for getting in here raw and supporting the channel. Everyone, do us a favour. Go and subscribe to Flying Pig Gaming. The link is coming in the live chat now. If you're not subscribed to my gaming channel on YouTube, go over there. There's some FC25 and FC26 content soon to be coming on there. So get yourself involved by smashing the old subscribe over on Flying Pig Gaming channel. There it is right there. But thank you, everyone. I'll pin it to the top in a moment. Thank you, everyone, for getting in. Rooney's United, Zed, Jonathan Gallagher, Superstar, all the mod legends like Daz Salford, Andy C. Big up Solar Quinto, Tommy Boyle, you Don. That's the way to do it, mate. Watching both, one on TV, one on PC. That's awesome, man. That's some next level setup. Cheers for the superb content. Thank you, Stuart. Thank you for getting in and having your say throughout and having a laugh along with us. A great hate-along. Successful hate-along on those City Scummers, lad. Fair play to the Spuds. They were very good. They do look good at the start of the season. I hate to say it, but they do. Yeah, nice one, Raisin. Nice one, Raisin. I mean, Tommy Boyle called it as well. I remember you saying, and I've been saying it as well, that you think that Palhinha signing is going to be a big signing for Spurs this season. I remember you saying that, and I feel exactly the same way. Like, we should have gone and got somebody exactly like that. He would have been great. He's very affordable. So, yeah, we missed out there. He's going to be a big player for them. Thank you, Daz. Nice one, Eyeball Paul, Madhouse, Vinny, Robbie, Raisin, Fung Sire, Stuart Zekman, you Don, all the moderators, all the members. Thanks for supporting the show, being members and everything, guys. Big up all the super chatters, people like Stuart Zekman and co, and everybody who's got in there raw. Thank you all the patrons as well. Big up the Patreon members. I still got to add the new ones to the outro. The outro I need to redo. It's when I opened the file on my editing software, it just said, this file's gone. I don't know. I must have deleted it, so I can't even edit it anymore. So I've got to make a new one. So, yeah. But the intro's fine. I've got everybody on the intro as of right now. But the outro is shat on. Thank you, Dave Lister. Don't do gaming channels, but just subscribe to yours. Thank you, Dave. Yeah, well, I appreciate that. And, again, even if you don't do gaming channels, you're not into gaming, just go and subscribe. Cheers, Kim. Nice one, Sonia. Enjoy it. That sounds lovely. Oh, yeah. Nothing like a cheeky fresh glass of OJ Simpson to make it healthy. You are. Looks super fit too. Why we didn't sign him, I don't know either. I know he was great when he was in the Prem. He always stood out of Fulham, and we're gonna see him do well, I think, for Spurs when we could have got him for cheap, and he would have solved a lot of problems. Anyway, that's going to be it from me now, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Come back after, get your say in there. Come back and get some laughing face emojis in there for the City Scummers. Smash a like, smash a subscribe. Follow us on Insta, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Kick at Flying Pig United. Check out the website, flyingpigunited.com. The gaming channel, Flying Pig Gaming, which I'm just about to pin to the top of the live stream there. Go and subscribe to Flying Pig Gaming if you are not already. There it is right there, legends. And thank you, everyone, for hitting the likes. We smashed it to 380. Set of legends. It's a successful rival hate-along. And that's the end of the stream. I'll be back later. Keep your eyes peeled. And hopefully there'll be some big transfer news for United this weekend as well in regards to this goalie Lammon's situation looking good. So we'll keep you posted. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Ha ha! City Scummers, justice has prevailed. Let's go. And I'll see you on the next one. And remember, Piggy loves you. And also remember, when the seagulls follow the trawler, this is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much. This stream is proudly sponsored by Match Bingo. Play along with a match. Watch your bingo cards fill up in real time based on what happens in the games, live. Check out the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen. 18 plus, bingo is a game of chance. Please gamble responsibly. Get in there, you beauties. Thank you so much to all the patrons here for supporting the channel on patreon.com/flyingpigunited. As a thank you, all you legends will be appearing on this outro list. Get in there. Once again, thank you to all the YouTube members, but one of the best ways you can support the channel is on patreon.com, so check it out. Patreon.com/flyingpigunited. And once again, a big thank you to all the legends that do support the channel on Patreon. Get in there.